Right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Judge Law, and we are going to address the first appearance for brand new misdemeanor cases, individuals who were recently arrested and booked at the Fulton County Jail. Recently, your cases have now been formally accused, or at least most of them, by the Solicitor General of Fulton County. When I address each of your cases, I will let you know what is your new case number, the charges that have been brought against you, to appoint counsel where required, and to set a bond, and I'll also give you a new court date. Our next court date for certain cases is going to be August 27, 2026, and that's going to be at 9 a.m. Again, it's August 27 at 9 a.m. Those of you who plan to attend, please make sure you get the Zoom link from the clerk's office if you plan to be there on the 27th of August. With respect to bond, when I'm addressing each of your cases, our pretrial officer will read out your criminal history record if you have one. We will also consider the allegations set forth in the warrants, as well as any input and arguments by the attorneys, as well as any other witnesses or victims. Bond will then be set. Bond could either be a signature or release bond, in which you would not have to pay for the bond today, but you will have to comply with certain conditions. Failure to comply can result in your signature bond being surrendered and converted to either a cash bond or a surety bond. Others may not qualify for a signature bond, in which case you will receive either a cash bond or a surety bond. Conditions may still apply. In order to secure your release in those circumstances, you would have to pay for your bond either out of your own pocket or through a bonding company. Now, if you are an alleged victim, if you are a witness, if you are a family member or a friend, and you are attending the Zoom hearing in order to address a particular case, please switch your video off and mute your screen. You can chime in when you see the defendant's case whom you're interested in participating. But for now, switch your video off and mute your screen. For the defendants in courtroom 2 and ACDC 1, when we address each of your cases, please remember you have a right to remain silent. Anything that you choose to say in open court Your statements can and will be used against you in the treatment of your case. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one and you do not have private counsel, then one will be appointed to represent you. Forum 2, who are we addressing first?
Judge, we're gonna do everyone at ACDC first, please.
Okay. Got a message from Miss Rockwell, only have a fleeting Do you have a client on the calendar, Miss Rockwell?
I do, Judge. Maybe you didn't see the entire
No.
message in the Zoom. I have Marquise Hodges, 2613805. He has 2 cases. PD's going to handle the family violence. I'm going to be on the traffic case. I'm going to try to email an entry real quick, Judge, and file an entry. Could I get the CR number, please, on the fleeing case? He's got two matters.
Is it Tanner?
Marquise Hodges.
No, that person isn't on our calendar. Is he on
Oh.
our ad hoc calendar? All right, tell you what, we'll look it up, and Miss Melissa Grace, as soon as we get something, she'll put in the chat to you, okay?
Okay, I'll stand down, Judge. Thank you so much, and I'll be listening. Good to see you.
ACDC, good, you too. Good, who do you have, Deputy Milton?
Position 8, Miss Bryant.
Okay. This is Jayla Lee Bryant, and we're gonna waive sounding on the charge, accused of a misdemeanor offense from August 12th, 2026, case 26 CR 5421C. Ms. Bryant, you've been advised of your rights. Tino, are you involved in this case? This person called Tino. All right, you can go ahead and switch it.
No.
Are you involved in this case?
No, I'm trying to get my
Switch
tag off.
switch off your video and mute your screen. Thank you. All right. Who's my pre-trial? Mr. Howard, Miss Stallworth?
Hutcherson.
Miss Hutcherson, okay. All right, Miss Hutcherson, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Anything on Miss Bryant?
11 cycles. Last arrest was in 2024 out of Tifton for possession and use of drug-related objects, willful obstruction, possession of marijuana, possession of meth, and theft by taking. It was indicted September of 2024, and there was no further information about that case. A total of 3 FTAs. The most recent was in 2023, a DUI conviction 2019, possession of marijuana conviction 2023. Level 2 is pretrial recommendation.
Thank you. My prosecutor is Mr.
That's me, Judge. Good afternoon.
All right, hello. Yes, and what's the state's recommendation?
I am filling in for someone else, Judge. So I'm going over her notes. It's like the state's recommendation, Judge, would be a $3,500 surety bond, a stay away from this location at 4060 MLK.
Oops, I'm losing you, Ms. Wojan.
Drive, Atlanta, Fulton County. I'm sorry, Judge, can you hear me?
Now I can. I think you're going
Can you hear me, Judge? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. As I said previously, Judge, it would be a $3,500 surety bond. Stay away from this location at the 4060 MLK Drive in Atlanta, Fulton County. That recommendation is based on the defendant's criminal history and the facts.
Thank you. Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I am asking for a signature bond for my client. She is 37 years old, Your Honor. She is the mother of 2 minor children. She tells me she's currently unemployed, although she is looking for work, and she has previously worked, she tells me, as a waitress at Waffle House, and she has also waitressed in other places, Your Honor. She strongly denies the allegations in the warrant. And given that this is a nonviolent offense, Your Honor, I am seeking a signature bond for her because she tells me she's not in a position to pay for bond. Nothing further.
Bond is set at $1,500. It is a surety bond. Stay away from 4060 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. She's not to engage in any such profession listed on the case. And her next court date is going to be August 27th. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Courtroom
we-
two? Yes,
Position number 30, please, Judge.
30, okay. We have John Palmer, accused of a misdemeanor offense, battery of a particular nature, 26 CR 5464A. We're going to waive sounding on the charge as well as the reference to the allegations set forth in the warrant. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
Yes, I show a total of 13 cycles, 6 out of Georgia, 7 out of North Carolina. The last arrest was in 2000 for a CWAC offense out of DeKalb County, which was a conviction that went along with the aggravated assault. And the rest of the convictions are drug convictions and weapons convictions in the 90s and 80s. And level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
Thank you. Mr.
Your Honor, I'll be on this case.
Johnson?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
Johnson. Yes,
Go ahead.
Your Honor, the state is asking for a 10,000 surety bond. And the reason for that is the nature of this case is a sexual battery.
I just waived sounding on the charge and
I'm sorry.
and I've read the warrant. All I need is your bond recommendation.
Okay, it's $10,000 surety bond. And stay
Okay.
away from the location, Treat Your Feet, 3275 Peachtree Road.
And any alleged person to stay away from?
The victim, her name is Holly Holland.
Okay, got it. Who is counsel? Is it Mr. Bradley?
Yes, Your Honor, that's me. Will Bradley on behalf of Mr. Palmer.
Yes, sir.
In this case, Mr. Wright or Mr. Palmer will have steady employment upon release from custody, but he doesn't make a terrible amount of money. So in this case, we'd be asking for bond no more than $1,500. And I also asked for that because I represent him. He has a felony case in relation to this
Yes,
misdemeanor.
I'm familiar
felony-
with the case as well. 26
Yes,
PI 6417, got it.
Yes, Your Honor. And the bond was set in $1,500 in that case. So I don't think for a felony charge, the misdemeanor. I understand the nature of the offense can go to the amount, i.e. fixing bail, but for a misdemeanor to be much higher than a felony, I think that would be unfair to Mr. Palmer. So we ask that bond not be set more than $1,500.
Judge Law,
10,000.
may I say one thing about his history, please?
I've got it. 10,000 surety bond and stay away from 3275 Peachtree Street, and no contact with Holly Holland. He's not allowed to consume any illegal drugs, including marijuana, no alcoholic beverages, and he's not allowed to own or possess any firearms. Given his current status, he's not allowed to have any firearms on his person, in his possession, or anywhere near him. Next court date is going to be August 27th. Yes, Ms. Johnson?
It's Peachtree Road.
Oh, Peachtree Road. Yeah, got that. I don't know why I thought of Peachtree City. I was thinking of a golf cart, probably. Okay, next case.
Next
And
is
may I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Bradley, you have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor, you too.
position 70, Miss Gutros.
Lots of pages to move. Stephanie Milton, so hang on. There we go. Marquetta Gutros, accused of battery family violence from August 12th of this year. Case 26 CR 5459B. Been advised of your rights. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
3 priors out of South Carolina. The last arrest was April of 2026 for receiving stolen goods. That was a conviction, and 1 FTA from this year as well. Level 1 is pretrial's recommendation.
And do you know where the FTA is from? Is it a traffic matter or something else?
I'll have to look that up. Give me 1 second.
Okay. While we're waiting, Ms. Johnson, any recommendations for Ms. Gutros?
That'll be with me, Judge. The The state's recommendation, Judge, is a $3,500 surety bond. Stay away from this location of 105 Honeycutt Street, Northeast Atlanta, Fulton County. Also, no further contact with this victim. Let's see. I don't see any victim notes as of from this just yet, Judge.
Okay.
But it looks like it may have been filmed. That could just be a part of evidence.
Well, it's Dominic Berry, if I'm not. Is that who you have?
Yes, ma'am, that's who I have as a victim.
Okay. And that was a 3,500, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am, that is what the state is asking for, please.
Okay. And Miss Kim, yes.
Yes, Your Honor. My client is actually 19 years old. Apparently, Odyssey has a wrong birth year. She was born 2000, I believe. She is 19 years old and she came to Georgia about a month ago. 1 year ago. She does have one child with somebody else, not this alleged victim, Your Honor. They used to live together, however, they don't live together anymore. I guess my client does not want to be having any more further relationship. So she has no objection in terms of contact, no contact, and stay away. My client completed 11th grade, and after that, she has been working at Chipotle, but her income is kind of low. And we asked for a signature on bond through pretrial level 1, as she is recommended for level 1. That's basically what I have. Thank you.
Okay. Dominic Berry, if you're on Zoom, this is the time to unmute and start your video if you want to contribute. Dominic Berry. And Ms. Stallworth, do we know what that FTA was for?
It just says for a misdemeanor. It doesn't list what the misdemeanor is.
Thank you. In Georgia, if you have a failure to appear in the last 5 years, that excludes you from a signature bond consideration. On the battery family violence, the bond is going to be set at $1,500. It is a surety bond. No further contact with Dominic Berry, to stay away from his residence. And I'm sorry, I did not write it down. So was it, but this didn't occur did this occur at his residence, Honeycutt Street?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes,
Right.
it did, Judge.
So needs to stay away from 105 Honeycutt Street in Northwest Atlanta. She's allowed a one-time visit to the location in order to retrieve her personal belongings, if there are any there. She must be in the company of a police officer. Wherever she moves to, she'll need to update the court with her current mailing address, since it can't be Honeycutt Street. And her next court date presently is going to be August 27th. Thank you. Courtroom 2, who do we have? Well, we still with ACDC.
Position 45, Judge, please.
This is Arsenio Cornelius Wiggins, accused of simple battery family violence from May 24th of last year, case 26 CR 5456L. Ms. Hutchinson, any priors?
8 cycles. Last arrest was August 9th of this year for possession of cocaine, possession of a Schedule I controlled substance, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony out of Gwinnett County. That is open. 2012 criminal trespass and 2009 willful obstruction and battery family violence. Level 3 is pretrial's recommendation.
Okay. Miss Dolly? Yes.
Hi, yes, Judge. Did you not want the factual basis for this?
You know, let me see. I've got so many windows open. Let me see if I'd open this one. Give me a moment.
No problem.
And is Sherry Day the alleged victim in that case? Yes.
Yeah, Siobhan Reed.
Siobhan Reed. I have someone called. There we go. There we go. Yes, I've already read this, so if you please give me the bond recommendation. This is regarding the incident on popular Martin Luther King. Go ahead.
Sure. The state's recommendation in this case would be stay away from 290 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive Southeast, Unit 4025. No contact with the victim, Siobhan Reed. No alcohol, no drugs, random screens, no firearms, and a $6,000 surety bond.
All right. Is Siobhan Reed on Zoom? By any chance? Maybe she's busy making music. No? All right. I'm sorry, is there Siobhan Reed on Zoom? I don't see anyone, I don't see that name. Mr. Judd, yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wiggins is 37 years old. He's been in Atlanta for 11 years. He's got his uncles, his aunts, and his mom here in Georgia. He has strong ties to the community. He has an 18-year-old son and a 5-year-old son for whom he provides primary care. He does not live anywhere near the address of the incident. He lives at 100 Fulton Street here in Atlanta. He does own his own LLC. He owns his own company. He's done that for 2 years. It's a catering company who makes this food, ATL LLC. Your Honor, I heard that there wasn't any violent crime within the last 10 years other than this case. I didn't hear any FTAs. Your Honor, he's fine with a stay away order. We are asking for a signature bond in this case.
All right. Bond is going to be set at 1,500. It is a surety bond. Next court date is August 27th. He's to have no further contact with Siobhan Reed and to stay 200 yards away from the entire complex at 290 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Atlanta, Georgia. No illegal drugs, no alcoholic beverages, and no weapons and no firearms. His next court date is going to be August 27th. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next is position 32, Ms. Sapp.
Zaria Sapp is accused of battery family violence and 2 counts of cruelty in the 3rd degree. Case number is 26 CR 5436C, and the incident date appears to be August 11, 2026. Any priors?
No priors. Level 1 is pretrial's recommendation.
All right, thank you. Is it Miss Golly or Miss Johnson? Anyone wants to chime in?
No, Judge, that is with me and
Okay.
yes. And it looks like there was both of them were arrested. So whatever, let's see.
And that is the gentleman in
It looks
courtroom
like
2 right now?
it might be. Again, I'm filling it. I don't see the name of the victim here in this case.
Zaria Sapp? Okay, go ahead. And what's your bond recommendation?
Just keep them the same, Judge. I don't believe there is anything, there's no criminal history, there's no victim statements because they're obviously together in this. There may have been, I'm looking for something, Judge. No, this isn't one. For this would be a $1,500 bond. And there's a note here that says defer to the court on who gets to stay in the house since they're co-defendants and live together. There isn't really anyone who had any more injuries or the other. So this may have something acceptable between the 2 of them, maybe no further violent contact. In this case, they can have maybe some anger management in there and just figuring out how to get along.
Figuring out how to get along. I should put that on the banner.
I know, right? That would probably handle about half of these.
Okay. Miss McLeod, do you represent Miss Sapp?
I do, Your Honor.
And
I am
Let me
asking for a signature bond for her, given the fact that this is her first arrest. I was able to speak with her at length, and she does wish to have no further violent contact with the gentleman who happens to be the father of her two minor children. They share two young children together, Your Honor, a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. They're both fairly young, but they've known each other for some time, she tells me, since they were in high school. They were having a bad day. She doesn't want to continue to have contact with him, and that they can co-parent their two children together, Your Honor. So my request would be for a signature bond and no further violent contact, and that they continue to both have access to the two children.
Okay. Is position 2 in courtroom 3, courtroom 2, Ari, is it Wilson? No, Allison, excuse me. Ari Allison. Azuri, let me just get it. Last name is Allison.
He's in here, Judge.
Thank you. And who represents Mr. Allison? Is that you, Mr. Judd?
I think it is me, Your Honor.
Miss Kim? Okay. Miss Kim, your client's got a battery, family violence, and cruelty in the 3rd degree, 2 counts. Also from the same date. He's the cross defendant to Miss Sapp. And the case number is 26 CR 5416B. Any priors on Mr. Allison, position 2? Hutchison?
One moment, please. 11 cycles. Last arrest was from April of 2023 for a FTA. Another FTA from 2022 and a given false name conviction from 2018. Level 2 was pretrial's recommendation.
All right, thank you. On yes, Miss Sapp, just not Miss Sapp, Miss Kim, hold on. On Miss Zaria Sapp, the battery family violence count 3 is going to be a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial services level. I'm going to make it level 2. And on each count of the battery, that's going to be $750. So her total bond is going to be $3,500. Signature bond through pretrial services, level 2. And this will be for a 12-month monitoring. She would need to undergo a domestic violence intervention program. This is a series of 24 weeks of classes that she must enroll and complete during the next 12 months. No violent contact with Mr. Allison. She may return to the scenic drive location that I think is in East Point. And no illegal drugs are allowed to be consumed, no alcoholic beverages, and she'll be subject to random screens. And no firearms. They cannot be in the home. They can't be in the vehicle or anywhere near them. With regards to Mr. Allison on the battery family violence, that's going to be a $150 cash bond. On the cruelty on each count is going to be a $50 cash bond. You know what? Yeah, it's a $150 cash bond. On the cruelty charges, I'm going to amend that to a $1,500 signature bond through pretrial services, level 2, also 12-month monitoring. And he also needs to complete a domestic violence program. So wouldn't that be sweet? Both of them will be attending classes, all 24 weeks of them. Make sure you complete them. This kind of behavior, as alleged, is not appropriate, especially in front of children. And Mr. Allison, highly recommend that you legitimate your 2 children unless you've already done so. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. So your total bond is going to be a split bond of $3,000 signature bond through pretrial services level 2, 12 months, and plus a $150 cash bond. Thank you. Yeah, can you do this? Sorry, what was that?
Thank you, Your Honor. And that concludes my business before the court today. May I be excused?
Yes, thank you, Ms. McLeod.
You're welcome. Have a good weekend.
Next is position 36, Ms. Thomas.
Thank you. 36. Okay. All right. Ms. Grace, on 32, count 1 is 750, count 2 is 750, count 3 is 2,000. Signature bond through pretrial level 2, 12 months, DVIP, no violent contact, random screens. Okay. Position 36, I have Verdario Shakisha Thomas, accused of hit and run, failure of the driver to return to the scene of the accident, reckless driving, and passing with insufficient clearance from July 13th, 2026. Case is 26 CR 5439J. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
2 cycles. Last arrest was from 2017 out of Bibb County for criminal trespass and disorderly conduct. The criminal trespass was a conviction. Level 1 is pretrial's recommendation.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor. Are you familiar with the probable
Yes.
cause of this case? Okay, then I'm asking to stick with the current bond, which is 5,000 surety bond for each count.
And Ms. Kim?
Yes, Your Honor. We asked for signature on bond, Your Honor, because she has to be released to Bibb County and take care of that, probably another issue there. We ask, she is 26 years young, and she was arrested yesterday, and she was basically very shocked because she had no clue about this warrants. She denies the allegation. She does have a health and life insurance as a broker. And because of this arrest, she believes that she lost her job. So she does not have much funds to pay for any bond. She's also currently attending college for associate degree, and she's expecting to graduate next semester. Your Honor, we ask for signature on bond. These are driving, passing with the insufficient clearance, reckless driving, and driving hit and run. She has 1 child, and currently she's the only one who can take care of her child. So we ask for a signature on bond.
And your client is claiming that she had absolutely no idea about the incident?
She
Okay, no, we'll leave it at that. Leave it at that.
okay.
On the hit and run is going to be 1,000. On the reckless driving is 1,000, and the insufficient passing with insufficient clearance is 500. This is a 2,500 surety bond. No driving unless she has a valid driver's license, adequate insurance, and proper registration. And she must have strict compliance with the rules of the road. Thank you. Next
Can she
court
have a,
date is August 27.
Yes, Your Honor. Can she have
Yes,
a,
I'll allow a 10% option if that's what you want.
yes,
And
thank you.
it'll be through pretrial services, level 2.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Position number 3 is next, Judge.
ACDC, hang on, that you said 3. Yes, Miss Thomas?
Yes, Your Honor. I want to just say something on.
A right to remain silent.
I understand.
Anything that you choose to say, your statements can and will be used against you, especially with prosecutors present.
Yes, ma'am, I understand that. And I just want to say, because I heard you sound surprised that I didn't know nothing about it, but that is the absolute 100% truth. I did not know that warrant because I would have turned myself in. I do not have any money. I am requesting for a security bond because I have to get out of here to take care of my child. If I don't take care of her, I will have a CPS case because my parents are too old to take care of her. I need to get
to the police officer on the warrant who signed this warrant indicates that the alleged defendant, you, is a repeat offender. You have a criminal hold in Bibb County.
It's in with that
No,
now.
no, I'm just telling you why I sound surprised. The warrant goes on to talk about how the victim contacted you and left a voice message. No, sorry. The officer called you at your number and left a voice message. Also called the victim. And then on August 7th, 2026, the officer attempted to make contact with you. And let me see. And then the victim said she is in contact with the defendant via email and that the defendant is denying all responsibility in this accident. And the video footage of the accident clearly shows the defendant driving recklessly and sideswiping the victim's car. The victim's Tesla captured the incident.
I haven't seen.
And it goes on to talk about how you are allegedly avoiding contact with the police because of your multiple warrants. And then it goes on and on about all the warrants. So I have two conflicting views. And right now you're legally presumed innocent of these charges in accordance with the law. But based on the allegations of lack of notice, which the court finds rather incredulous, that's the bond I'm setting.
It's totally unfair, Your Honor, but yes, ma'am.
Position number 3 is that judge.
3. George Amatei is accused of simple battery and willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer, case 26 CR 5449A from August 13th of this year. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
What's the name on position number 3?
Well, I may be mispronouncing the last name. His first name is George, last name is Amoatey.
Okay, no criminal history. Level 1 is pretrial's recommendation.
Thank you. I'm sorry, who's our prosecutor in this matter? Ms. Johnson?
I'm judge.
Go
I am
ahead.
judge. It looks like there's a $2,500 surety bond that is already set. We'd ask to leave that the same. We'd ask for a stay away from this location of the BP at 2320 Cheshire Bridge Road in Atlanta, Fulton County, and no further contact with the victim. And it looks like this was actually witnessed by the officer. So that then I don't have any other victim statements, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Kim?
Yes, Your Honor. We asked for signature on bond considering the fact that he has no criminal history. This is the first arrest ever at BP gas station. Your Honor, he just graduated high school 2023. Ever since then, he has been working at racetrack, Chipotle, different places. He was very good at football and math. He's also very social. We asked for signature on bond for his first arrest. Thank you.
Thank you. On the simple battery, that's going to be a $2,000 signature bond. And the willful obstruction is going to be a $1,500 signature bond. This is going to be a $3,500 signature bond through pretrial services. Level 2. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. And he needs to stay away from the incident location. I'm sorry, I didn't write down the address. So is that gas station anywhere close to the one that he works at?
No, Your Honor. He can stay away from that location.
And that would be 2320 Cheshire Bridge Road. What gas station do I know there?
Okay.
Which one was it? He works at a racetrack. So which one was this?
This is
This is
BP.
BP.
BP, okay. And Mr. I'm just gonna call you by George, if you get arrested again, if you don't report to pretrial twice a month, or if you violate any of the conditions of this bond, including going back to that BP gas station, you will, your signature bond will be revoked. And you also are to have no further contact with Ahmed Bitarwani. Did you get that name? Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Next is position 28, Miss Lewis.
Okay, here we go. Lawrence Adrian Lewis is accused of battery family violence from August 12th of this year, case number 26 CR 5426E. Ms. Lewis, you've been advised of your rights and any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
No priors. UJR jail is pretrial recommendation.
All right, thank you. And is it Ms. Bojan?
It's me, Your Honor.
Kelly? Okay, sorry. Go
I
ahead.
apologize. I have a slight cold.
That's okay. We won't catch it through Zoom, promise. Okay.
Um, the state would recommend in this case a $3,000 surety bond to stay away from 3235 Whitetail Lane in Fairburn, and no contact with the victim, Michael Williams, no firearms, no weapons.
All right. Michael Williams, if you're on Zoom and you want to, I'm sorry, no, you're on the wrong one. This is position 28. Sorry about that. Happens when I have so many screens open. Mr. Michael Williams, if you're on Zoom and you want to contribute, this is the time to unmute and start your video. Or anybody else who wants to chime in for this young lady, Ms. Lewis. Ms. Kim?
Yes, Your Honor. My client, Miss Lewis, is 26 years old. She was never arrested before. She's actually shocked because she's the one with all kinds of bruise and her face is busted up by his attack. My client was trying to defend herself.
Your Honor,
and-
I would object to this if the victim is not present, for the victim to be here to be able to at least, you know, defend themselves or speak to this case. If we could just stick to the bond hearing, Your Honor.
He is, well, my client has a 10 years old daughter.
Hang on. Understood.
Sure.
Overruled. Continue. So you're
Yes.
claiming self-defense. Okay. What
Yes.
else?
She has a 10 years old daughter, and she's right now trying to get Gwinnett Tech College nursing assistant's license. I guess she wants to keep her license, and then she's trying to get LPN. And Your Honor, she's currently working at Avonlea Senior Living as a certified nursing assistant. She wants to make sure she keeps her job. And we asked for signature on bond, considering that this is her first arrest. She has no objection to stay away and have no contact. Who broke her projector? That's all, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond is going to be set at 3,500. It's a signature bond through pretrial services, level 2. She will need to complete 12 anger awareness classes, so she'll be on the 12-month reporting. This is to report to pretrial twice a month. She's to stay away from 3235, oh gosh, what was that street? Whitetail Lane in Fairburn, Georgia. And she'll need to update. Yes,
That's my home.
does she live there?
3235 Whitetail Lane is my home.
Does he live there?
He does, but I'm gonna get a TPO when I get out of here, because a TPO being that we help both raise our kids, so our kids are gonna be, so we just need time apart.
Was he arrested?
No, he was not arrested.
Okay, so listen carefully. This is a 3,500 signature bond through pretrial services, level 2. That means you don't have to pay for the bond today. You can sign up for your bond and you must comply with these conditions.
So I can't go
It's
home.
your home, but he lives there and he's the alleged victim. And you are required to have no contact with him. Do you understand? You are to stay 200 yards away from him and not communicate with him in any way, form, or manner. I'll allow for third-party transfer of the children that you both share. Within 30 days, you must update the court with your new address. And it cannot be at the Whitetail location. You're allowed a one-time visit to that location in order with a police officer to retrieve your belongings. But after that, you use a third party in order to transfer children so that both of you can exercise visitation. Do you understand?
Your
No
Honor.
illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. And while you report to pretrial, you complete 12 anger awareness cases. This does not prevent you from filing a petition for a protective order. How you proceed in that area, that's up to you. But right now, make sure you get a copy of this bond order so that you know exactly what you're required to do while this case is open and pending against you. Yes, Ms. Kim.
Yes, once she evicts Mr. Michael Williams, can she return to her place?
Yes, as you know, if she can file a dispossessory case,
Yes.
and if she prevails, she must wait until she gets the writ of possession, and then the marshals have to evict him. She cannot be the one to engage in any kind of eviction. Thank you.
Thank you.
Position 13 is next, Judge.
Repeat, please.
Position 13, 1-3.
1-3, okay. My goodness, 1-3, okay. Should be able to get to it. There we are. Philip Collins is accused of criminal trespass causing damage to property, and his case number is going to be 26 CR 5473E. And Mr. Collins has been advised of his rights. Ms. Hutchison, what is the GCIC?
24 cycles. Last arrest was from May of this year for sale of marijuana, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. 26 PI 004224 has a open case for a sale of marijuana, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and willful obstruction. 25 PI 008720, a open case out of Butts County for trafficking in a controlled substance and driving while license suspended or revoked. That is from 2024. And then a conviction from 2019 for disorderly conduct, driving while license suspended or revoked, knowingly driving on suspended, cancel, or revoked registration, and a 2011 driving while license suspended or revoked. Level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
Ms. Bojo?
Yes, Judge. State would ask for a $2,500 bond in this case, along with no further violent contact. It's a brother-sister case. Alcohol, drug evaluation and treatment, given the prior history, the open drug charges. Also, no alcohol, drugs, no firearms, no anything along with all the different charges that she just read. Also, to stay away from this location and anger management in this plea.
All right. Who is it? Miss Anthony? Yes.
It would be
good
me, Your
afternoon.
Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, we're just asking for a signature bond, if you'll follow pre-trial's recommendation. Given Mr. Collins, he does have an additional case to seek resolution in, and given that the bond is likely going to be greater than that, we just ask that a signature bond or the lowest bond possible be granted in this case, excuse me.
Is there a Diamond Mills on Zoom who would like to chime in? Diamond Mills. Okay. Bond's going to be set. It's going to be set at $500 cash bond. Stay away from 1428 Adele Avenue in Southwest Atlanta. No further contact with, I guess it's his sister, right? Diamond Mills. And,
yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, Judge. Yes, ma'am. It is his sister. And she said that, I'm sorry, I'm having problems here. She said that she is okay with having contact. And so we just ask for no further violent contact.
All right. No further violent contact with Diamond Mills. And his next court date is August 27. He has a brand new felony case under 26 PI 006405, in addition to his 2 other felony cases in Fulton County, in addition to the open case in Butts County. So I guess we'll see him on the 27th. Thank you.
And Judge, the victim is here. She just chimed in on the chat.
All right, Miss Mills, did you want to say something? Can't hear you. Can't hear you at all. All right, so let's move on. Thank you. Deputy Milton, who do we have?
I have position 43, Miss Watson.
Angela Watson is accused of willful obstruction of an officer and pedestrian in roadway, August 11, 2026, case 26 CR 5442Y. Any priors?
8 cycles, 7 out of New York, 1 out of Georgia. I'm sorry, 1 out of New York, 17 out of Georgia.
17 out of Georgia, okay.
Yes. Last arrest was January of 2024 for simple battery family violence. That was a conviction. A 2019 conviction for giving false name, possession and use of drug-related objects, possession of meth, and theft by shoplifting. Given false name conviction 2017, DUI conviction 2016, and 2 FTAs 2017 and 2016. Level 3 is pretrial's recommendation.
Right. Miss, is it Miss?
It's me, Your
Wakako?
Honors.
Okay.
So I'm not sure of the bond amount that I'm asking for. I agree with pretrial's recommendation. I think that it would do well for Miss Watson to have a mental health evaluation and treatment.
Okay. We normally refer to it as an MH evaluation. So,
MH evaluation. Thank you.
Miss Kim, does your client have a
Yes.
verifiable address?
Yes, she does. 175 Spalding Drive, and she is currently residing with her parents.
Okay, thank you. On the willful obstruction is going to be 1,000. Pedestrian roadway is going to be 100. This is a 1,100 signature bond through pretrial services, level 1. And within 30 days of being released, she must either go back to a MH healthcare provider, or she needs to undertake an MH evaluation and submit to all treatment, counseling, and so forth. Next court date is going to be sent to the Spalding Drive location. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, and no violent contact with law enforcement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, Deputy Moulton, you have a great weekend. Thank you. Courtroom 2?
Position 47.
47. 47, yeah, last one on the regular SCP. Devin Lee Wishart is accused of criminal trespass causing damage to property from, I think it was January 18th of this year. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
10 cycles. Last arrest was in 2023 for FTA, a 2013 disorderly conduct conviction, and a 2013 carrying weapon within school zone conviction. Level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Gali?
Hi, Your Honor. In this case, the state would recommend a $4,000 surety bond, a no contact with the victim, Hallie Carlin, a stay away from 1038 Sasha Lane, no drugs or alcohol with random screens, and no firearms. I believe I saw the victim on Zoom.
You can call out for it if you want.
Excuse me, Hallie? Did you want to say anything? You can see she's logged on. But yes, Your Honor, that's the state's recommendation.
All right. Miss, okay, Miss Hallie K, you need to lower the device so we can see your face and need to say something so I can make sure I can hear you. Testing, 1, 2, 3. You need to also go put on a jacket. You need to be appropriately dressed. Folks, you're in court. This is not a picnic. At least I don't think it is. Okay. Who's Mr. Judd? Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wishart is 32 years old. He's lived in Georgia his entire life. All of that time has been in Metro Atlanta. He has a stable address in Dallas, Georgia, where he's lived for over 10 years, family owned. Your Honor, he works for a place called Glass Guru, and he's been working in glass for 8 years. So he has a stable job. He has strong ties to the community. His mother, his brother, his stepdad, niece, nephew, aunts, uncles are all in Georgia. I didn't hear any prior criminal trespass cases. He was unaware of that FTA when I asked him about FTAs, so I will make sure that he looks into that to figure out what's going on there. As far as the case of weapons on the school grounds, he did explain that to me. He was doing construction on a school ground and he had construction tools, which included a construction knife. But I guess that's not really here or there, and it is older than 10 years, Your Honor. Your Honor, he has told me that he has been sober for 7 months. He's very proud of his sobriety. He is asking to be allowed to continue with that. And he has no problem with a stay away order and a no further contact order. We are asking for a signature bond here.
All right, Miss Hallie, how are we doing with audio? No, I can't hear a word you're saying.
You might have your microphone muted.
No, it's not. It's unmuted. She just doesn't have her speakers and microphone connected to Zoom. All right, thank you. For Mr. Wishart, the bond is going to be set at 1,000. It is a surety bond. He's to Miss Hallie, since I can't hear you, do you wish to have contact with Devin Wishart? All right. There shall be no violent contact with Hallie. What's her last name, Miss Gali?
The last name is Carlin, Karlan.
All right. And Mr. Wishart is not to own or possess any firearms, no illegal drugs, and no alcohol shall be consumed. His next court date is going to be August 27. In addition to this case, he's got a new felony matter, 26 PI 006430, and I don't know what bond he's got in that case. So he's going to have to deal with that as well. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Honor.
Is it stay away then? No, there's no violent contact. No violent.
16, Judge.
16, okay. Jamal Glenn Pinkley is accused of battery, family violence, and simple battery, family violence from August 3rd of this year. Case number is 26 CR 5474C. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
One second, please. This was 16, right?
16, yes.
Okay. He has a total of 16 cycles, 2 out of Tennessee, 3 out of California, 11 out of Georgia. Last arrest was from 2024 out of Henry County for driving motor vehicle on suspended, cancel, or revoked registration. A 2024 conviction for driving without a valid license. 2010 FTA. 2002 criminal receipts of goods or services fraud obtained. Level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
Thank you. Ms. Bojo?
Yes, Judge, state would recommend a $3,500 surety bond in this case. According to the victim, there are previous instances of violence between the two of them. And so we would ask for a stay away from this incident location, as well as no further contact with this victim. It's my understanding she may have left. So we'd also then ask Judge for no alcohol, no drugs, a anger management during this time, and no weapons, please.
Sandra Thomas, if you want to chime in, this is the time to unmute and start your video. Cassandra Thomas?
Yes, hello?
Hello. And
Yes.
raise your right hand. Other right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
What would you like to tell us?
We do have a history of substance abuse with alcohol. So I do want to just throw that out there. So I do recommend some type of rehab or anger management. Um, in terms of no contact, I don't mind that, but we do have an animal together. If he's willing to keep that animal and take care of that animal, then I'm surely happy to not have any contact. But
You want him to come and pick up the pet?
I wouldn't be able to. I left the state.
Okay, and what's the name of the pet?
Macaroni.
Macaroni. And where's Macaroni these days?
She's at our house that we have together. We're on the lease
And
together.
have you vacated the premises and Bridgewater Street?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Could you please contact animal control?
Yes, I've been on the phone with them.
Okay,
So I've been trying to
if
do that.
Mr. Finkley is still detained, please contact animal control and make sure that they retrieve macaroni.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure someone else can because they said they can't. So I'm working on it. Either way, I don't think that he would harm her.
It's not a
I
question of
just,
harm. If
yeah, I
Mr.
just, the no
Finkley,
contact. Sorry, Your Honor.
if Mr. Finkley is not able to reach the house and you've left the animal in the house, if it's locked with no access to nourishment and so forth, you could be held responsible for animal cruelty.
There's another individual there.
Who?
His cousin.
Is that person an adult?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've already told you what your position is. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Anthony?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Finkley reported that he has been in Georgia for the past nearly 2 years, has significant family ties. He was able to provide a good Georgia address. He stated that he did study film. He does have one child, and so given that the alleged victim is not within the state, we asked that a signature bond be granted. He did report that, as stated, there has been a history of false allegations previously made. So, but also given the distance, we don't think anything of any relative nature would occur again. So we just asked that a signature bond be granted in this case.
All right, thank you. On the battery family violence, it's going to be 4,000. On the simple battery, it's going to be 1,500. This is going to be a 5,500 signature bond through pretrial services level 3. Mr. Finkley, I'm going to give you a signature bond, but you have to comply with the following conditions. You have to have no further contact with Cassandra Thomas. You have to stay 200 yards away from her and not communicate with her in any way, form, or manner. You'll be reporting to pretrial once a week. Within 30 days of being released, you will enroll in a domestic violence intervention program and complete 24 weeks of classes at your expense. You're not allowed to consume any alcoholic beverages, no illegal drugs, and you're not allowed to own or possess any firearms. You'll be subject to random screens with a minimum screen of at least once a month. So you're not allowed to consume any alcohol and no drugs. You're allowed to look after macaroni, so please make sure you do so. And your next court date will be sent to the Bridgewater location. If you change your address, make sure you let us know what's your new address. If you get arrested again, if you don't comply with these conditions, or if you don't report to pretrial once a week, then your signature bond will be revoked and converted to either a cash bond or a surety bond. Thank you. Next case.
Position 5, Judge, I'm sorry.
No problem. Lateef Horace Bowser Jr. is accused of willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer from August 13th of this year. His case number is 26 CR 5448H. 5448H, correct. Any priors?
No.
I'm showing a total of 4 cycles out of Texas, with the last being in 2024 for criminal trespass. And level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
All right, thank you. The prosecutors want to chime in, or shall we? No? All right. Ms. Kim, is that? Oh,
No,
Ms.
Judge,
Rosenbaum?
Judge, that's me. Again, I'm trying to find the different notes. I'm filling in for someone, so I apologize. It looks like the state's recommendation is a $3,500 cash bond, no further violent contact with the victim, who is the law enforcement officer here. There are no victim statements from the officer, but that looks like it's based on the criminal history as well as what occurred here. Let's see, it looks like he did
I'm
not
familiar
show
with the
up.
warrant, but I'm just.
Yes, ma'am.
3,500 cash bond, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. And that's also based on the Texas warrant. There's an FTA out of there. And so that's what, there's a history of not showing up for court. So that's what we're asking for, please.
All right, thank you. Who's his PD or defense counsel? Ms. Kim?
Candice Anthony?
Ms. Anthony?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Anthony, we're dealing with Mr. Bowser Jr.
Yes, Your Honor. My apologies. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Bowser reported that he is from Texas originally and moved to Georgia to start over. He is a high school graduate in 2015, and he did attend community college as well as a subsequent university where he was one semester from graduating. We do see that a $1,000 signature bond, $1,000 bond was set already. So we're just asking that the court consider converting this to a signature bond or reducing it to the lowest bond the court find reasonable.
Also, I don't have any family here. I'm not from here, and I'm by myself. Like, I'm really scared. I don't have any money to pay for anything. I'm just gonna be very honest with you. I'm terrified. I literally am homeless. I'm street homeless. I stole so I could get food. Just a little bit. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm sorry. I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
Mr. Bowser, I'm just going to advise you to remain silent this time.
Ms. Anthony, your client has another open state court case, 26 CR 004-930H, in which he received a $25 cash bond, and he did post bond. Given the near proximity of that last case, and given this new arrest, his bond is going to be set at $45 cash bond. No violent contact with law enforcement. His next court date is going to be August 27, and both cases will be addressed at that time. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much was the bond, Judge? I'm sorry.
$45 cash.
Okay, thank you. Come on. Position number 39, Vincent Terrell is next, please. Terrell Vincent.
Okay.
There you go.
What was it? 39. Terrell O'Brien Vincent is accused of theft by shoplifting, July 3rd of 2025. Case number is 26 CR 5462L. Ms. Hutchison?
Yes, he has 7 cycles. Last arrest was January of this year for FTA. A 2026 conviction for criminal trespass from January out of DeKalb County. Appears to be on probation for that, and appears to have an open case 26 SC 003-755 for aggravated assault. Level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
Okay. He's got a bench warrant also in an open criminal trespass case, 25 CR 006-056L. That case is scheduled for an SAP calendar on August 20th.
That was one of the consents on as well.
Okay. Can I reset this to August 20th as well? That's coming up real soon.
Your Honor, I believe ASG Gali and I did come to an understanding for a consent bond on this case.
And I can't agree to that because he's got another open case.
Understood.
And he's got a court date of August 20th. So do you have anything else to add?
If the court's not willing to do a signature bond on this case, then yes, I guess having both cases heard at the same time would be.
All right. Mr. Judd, he's got that other open case and he's got a 26 FTA 001501.
Yes, Your Honor. What is the address?
A moment. Okay, bond is going to be set at 1,000. It is a surety bond. Stay away from the Target at 3535 Peachtree Street in Atlanta, Georgia. And he's to stay away from all Target stores in Fulton County, Georgia.
The only thing we Target.
Your Honor, I believe the defendant is also homeless. If we could have a visit from social services.
Okay. We'll do a social worker interview for housing purposes. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, that was August 20th. The SAP
August
date?
20th, yeah. This one will be reset to August 20th, along with 26 CR 006056C and the FTA case I just read off to you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Position 14 is next, please.
14?
14, yes, 1-4.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Michael Copeland, middle name Shane, is accused of criminal trespass causing damage to property. Case number is 26 CR 5454K. Ms. Hutchison?
16 cycles. Last arrest was April of this year for willful obstruction and criminal trespass. The criminal trespass was a nolo. Appears to be on probation out of Hall County for aggravated assault from 2022. It was a 6-year, 6-month sentence. A terroristic threats conviction in 2022. A willful obstruction conviction in 2022. And 2024 and 2019 FTAs. Level 3 is pretrial's recommendation.
Thank you. Ms. Wojo?
Yes, Judge. State would ask for a $3,500 surety bond and to stay away from this location at 2900 Lanham Drive, Atlanta, Fulton County, and to have no further contact with the victim, Miss Tia Starks. That recommendation, Judge, is based on the facts and the defendant's criminal history.
Is Tia Stark on Zoom? Tia Starks. Does she want? Okay, Miss Anthony?
Yes, Your Honor. We're just asking for a signature bond to be granted here. Mr. Copeland does have a hold in Hapeville that he does understand he needs to appear for that as well. He did provide that he is employed, did provide a good address in Covington, Georgia, and we're just asking that a signature bond be granted so he can go for his hold.
Okay. Bond's gonna be set at 1,500. This is a surety bond. No further contact with Tia Starks to stay away from the incident location. No illegal drugs, alcohol, and weapons. Next court date is August 27. Thank you.
Position 31, Robinson is next, please.
Have we ever got a resolution on that Marquise Hodges? What was the last name? First name was. And this is Conroy Smith, would that be correct?
I think it's Alvin Robinson, Your Honor.
All right, sorry, I was at 34. Sorry about that. Alvin Deshaun Robinson is accused of battery family violence. Case number 26 CR 5467Y. Incident date is August 12th of this year. Any priors, please?
He has 3 cycles total, 2 out of Georgia, 1 out of New York. Last arrest was from 2023 out of New York for criminal possession of a weapon, 2 counts, and he does appear to be on probation for that case. The disposition was in 2025, 3 years was the sentence. Level 1 was pretrial's recommendation.
Okay, thank you. And Miss
Johnson,
Johnson,
it'll
yeah.
be we're asking for a $3,500 dollar surety bond, no further violent contact with victim. I believe they live together. So I wouldn't ask for a stay away so he could remain at the address, considering his history.
Jade Phillip, are you on Zoom?
Your Honor, I don't think she's on Zoom, but our investigator did speak with her. She said there's no history of violence and doesn't believe he will do it again after going to jail for this incident. She requested no violent contact.
I understand. I wish she was here.
Yeah, me too.
Mr. Judd?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Robinson is 29 years old. He's lived in Atlanta for 1.5 years. He was in Augusta for 3 years prior to that. Your Honor, he's been with his significant other, the complaining witness in this case, for about 7 years. They have a 9-month-old daughter and a 4-year-old son for whom he does provide primary and financial care. He has a stable place to live at 2794 High Tide Drive at College Park. He does live with his significant other and his children. He has, he has a job with PepsiCo on Chattahoochee Ave right here in downtown. He has worked with PepsiCo for 4.5 years. He started off at a warehouse in Augusta, then got his CDL, moved up to Atlanta, and is now a CDL driver for PepsiCo. So stable job, stable housing. He does have ties to the community, Your Honor. I didn't hear any FTAs mentioned, and he's unaware of any FTAs. And any violence that may be in his history is older than 10 years old. We are asking for a signature bond to be considered in this case.
It's a 3,500 signature bond for pretrial services level 2. It will be for a 12-month monitoring. He will have no violent contact with Jade Phillips. He may return to the home that he shares with her. Within 30 days of being released, he will enroll in a domestic violence intervention program and complete all 24 weeks of classes at his expense. No illegal drugs are to be consumed, no alcoholic beverages, and he's not allowed to own or possess any firearms. Do Pepsi drivers carry guns by any chance? No? No? Okay, then.
Maybe it should have Coca-Cola territory, but you know.
All right. Okay, next court date is going to be set, will be sent to his home, so make sure he maintains the current address. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Come on, position number 44 is next, Judge. So far I got 1, 2, 4.
Okay, Eric White is accused of theft by shoplifting, giving false information to an officer, and willful obstruction of an officer from August 12th of this year, case 26 CR 5445G. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
45 cycles. Last arrest was December of 2025 out of South Fulton for theft by shoplifting. Appears to be on 3 theft by shoplifting probations, all out of Fulton County. Disposition was January of this year, 12 months for each probation. Appears to be on probation for possession of tools during the commission of a crime. That's in Superior Court. Disposition was in 2022. 5-year sentence. That also included a criminal trespass and theft by taking, a burglary conviction in 2019, possession of a controlled substance conviction in 2014, a simple battery, simple assault, and terroristic threats conviction 2012, terroristic threats 2011.
And that's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, it's me.
all
We're
right.
asking for it. It already exists a $3,000 surety bond for each count. We're asking that based on his history of theft by shopliftings and that he stay away from all targets.
John?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. White is 51 years old. He's lived in Georgia since 1999. All of those years were not in Atlanta, but all were Metro Atlanta. He is unfortunately homeless and has been for about 5 years. He's working with PADS to try and find housing, because we know that is unfortunately limited right now. He's aware that he has history and has failure to appears. He does want me to point out that many of those cycles that were listed out, he's claiming were not him. So I'm telling him now that if he has any issues with that, he needs to get with GCIC to contest if any of those were not actually him. And unfortunately, we can't handle that in this court today. He does have both a sister and a brother here in Georgia. So he does have ties to the community. At this point, Your Honor, he doesn't make any money. He has no money to put up for bond. Neither does his family. Anything other than a safety bond would be the same as a no bond for him.
Is the state planning to consider this as a felony case? Under recidivism?
Well, Your Honor, the issue is the prior theft by shopliftings haven't been resolved. So they're back to back to back to back, all between August and September of 2025, and there's no disposition on them yet.
Oh, I thought they were all on probation. So these are all
the four that I mentioned are pending. Or I might not have mentioned them.
No, I thought they were probation cases. So one was led on January 22nd of 2026. Oh boy. Yep, they're all. Now I've got a second one was a. No. Well, it's up to the state. I'm seeing 4 probation cases. I don't see.
Really? Okay.
It's up to you. Mr. White, on count 1, on the theft by shoplifting, is going to be $340 in cash. Count 2 is going to be a $30 cash bond, and count 3 is going to be a $30 cash bond. This is a total of a $400 cash bond. You are to stay away from all Target stores, including the incident location, and all Target stores located in the state of Georgia. Your next court date is going to be August 27th. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
First one. Position 46 is next, please.
Michael Williams is accused of criminal trespass causing damage to property. I'll be running a special on these charges today. August 13th, 2026, 26 CR 5460G. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
I'm sorry, I stepped away and missed the name. What was it?
Sorry. Michael Williams, position 46.
He has 15 cycles. Last arrest is from May of this year for criminal damage and DUI. That is an open case 26 PI 004032, a ETA from 2021, a forgery conviction from 2016, a willful obstruction conviction from 2013, and a drive-in while license suspended or revoked conviction 2011, and simple battery 2010. Level 3 is pretrial's recommendation.
Thank you. Ms. Johnson, is it, or Ms.? Yeah. Who is chiming in? Prosecution? Ms. Johnson?
I don't know, Your Honor, but which case is this?
This is position 46. Criminal
I
trespass.
apologize. This is mine.
No problem.
The state's recommendation would be a $3,000 surety bond and no contact with the victim, the father, Michael Williams, and a stay away from the residence of I apologize. Let me get the
Same thing, right?
That be the Black Diamond Drive in Fairburn?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Mr. Judd?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Michael Williams is 41 years old. He's lived in Atlanta his entire life. He is maintaining he's maintaining his innocence in this case. However, he's completely fine with no longer living there. He was supposed to be his dad's caretaker because he's suffering from dementia, but if that's not allowed, he has no problem not living there with his dad and going to live with his mom instead. He has a stable address with his mother in Union City, so very close by.
Your Honor, I apologize. I forgot to mention that in this situation, there was, he was intoxicated with alcohol. If the state would also ask for, no drugs and no alcohol in random screens.
All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Judge, you were saying?
No problem, Your
So
Honor.
he doesn't have a problem with staying away from the property?
He has no problem with that, Your Honor. He starts a new job at GXO Warehouse, driving a forklift fairly soon, and he already works overnight at Walmart, so he has 2 stable jobs. And as I said, Atlanta his entire life. He went to trade school here in Albany, Georgia, through the Job Corps. He's currently enrolled in HVAC with Atlanta Tech, so he has strong ties to the community, strong ties to working. As far as family in Georgia, his dad, obviously, his mother and his sisters all live here. They live separately, so he has no problem staying away from his father. He has a 14-year-old daughter. His 14-year-old daughter for whom he pays child support. She, however, is in Arizona. And then he has an 11-year-old daughter here in Georgia that he does primarily support. So we are asking for a signature bond here so that he can help take care of his daughter so he can get back to work, and he will absolutely stay away from his father.
Okay. Bond is set at 1,500. It is a surety bond. No further contact with his father, Michael Williams. Same name. I don't see a suffix like a senior or anything like that. To stay away from 67 Black Diamond Drive in Fairburn, Georgia. Next court date is August 27. And within 30 days of being released, I'm sorry, and while he's released, he's not allowed to consume any illegal drugs, no alcohol, and not own or possess any firearms. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, bond doesn't work.
And on position number 2, please.
Okay. All right, number 2, that's Lamarius Young. I don't know if Miss Rockwell is still on Zoom. We don't have a Hodges on the calendar. Will be on tomorrow.
So
It most likely will be addressed tomorrow. She may have left already, I don't know. Okay. Lamarius Young is accused of battery family violence under case number 26 CR 5477G. This is from an August 25th, 2025 incident. Any priors? It's on the add-on calendar, Miss Hutchison.
Could somebody please send that to me? But he has 3 cycles. Last arrest was from August of 2025 for possession of a Schedule 1 or 2 controlled substance with intent to distribute, 2 counts. That is an open case, 25 PI 006844. He has an open case for battery, 26 CR 003 536G. And a theft by taking, open case, 22 SC 191977. Level 2 will be pretrial's recommendation.
Okay.
That's my case, Judge.
Go ahead.
Okay, Judge State would recommend a $3,500 bond. And this is from 20, let's see, from 25. Yes,
Correct.
ma'am, it's from last year. And so he was picked up as a wanted person, but I would still ask for no contact with this victim. She said that she was not going to be on Zoom. But she did say that when we spoke with her that there was an incident from yesterday. Now, we may or may, I don't believe we have the paperwork or anything on that to be able to charge that, but she did mention a violent incident with this defendant from yesterday. So again, we'd ask for a $3,500 bond. We'd ask for no contact, stay away from the incident location. I don't have an updated address from the victim if something happened yesterday, so we would just use them from this one, from the 25. Also, considering the criminal history, judge, again, I'd ask for some no alcohol or drugs. If there is anything going on with that, some recommended treatment. Also, anger management, since there does appear to be some violence. And I believe that's it, Judge.
All right. Mr. Judge?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Young is 22 years old. He's lived in Atlanta his entire life. He does have most of his family here, his mother, his father, his son, his sister, and his brother. He has a 1-year-old son for whom he provides primary care. He works at the cleaning company construction. He's been there for about 4 months. He works almost every single day. Your Honor, he is a graduate from the local area, graduated from New Life Christian Academy in Forest Park, and then went to Lincoln Tech Trade School for welding. He's unaware of any FTAs in his history. We are asking for a signature bond in this case.
Is there a Bria Thomas on Zoom? Bria Thomas. Okay. I don't know if the prosecutors are aware, he has 2 other open cases, 26 CR 003535G and 3536G. One of them is a battery offense involving a Jamia Blake. I'm not certain what's the status of those cases. In this particular matter, it's going to be a $2,500 surety bond. No further contact with Bria Thomas. Stay away from the incident location. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. The case is going to be reset to August 27, along with the 2 other cases, 26 CR 003535G and 536G. What's that bond? 2,500 surety. Thank
Yes, Your
you.
Honor.
Stay away, no further contact. Position 33 is next, Judge.
Jamil Senior is accused of battery, family violence, simple battery, family violence, and cruelty in the 3rd degree. His accusation number is 26 CR 53528. Any priors, please?
5 prior cycles. Last arrest was in 2024 for simple battery family violence out of Douglas County. That case was dismissed. UJR jail is pretrial's recommendation.
All right. Ms. Khalid?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would recommend $1,000 surety bond for each count and a stay away from Alexis person and 12 anger management classes and no drugs or alcohol with random screams and no firearms.
Is there an Alexis person on Zoom who wants to be addressed?
Oh, need to.
All right. Mr. Judd?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Senior is 25 years old. He's lived in Metro Atlanta his entire life. He does not have any failure to appears or none that he's aware of, and I didn't hear any called out. Your Honor, he is a graduate of Westlake High School here in Atlanta. He's enrolled in Regent University for graphic design online. He does have a stable address of 1050 Howell Mill Road here in downtown Atlanta. I guess technically that's west of Midtown. But he runs a studio where they do both hair and tattoos under his LLC, Viper LLC. So he does own his own company. He does work. He makes his own money. He has a 14-day-old daughter. He does maintain his innocence in this case, that he was simply trying to protect his daughter from being put into a car with a strange man. I have told him, and he is fully understanding, that anything to do with custody of his daughter should go through the courts, should have nothing to do with the complaining witness in this case going forward. and that everything should be done through the courts. He is in avid agreement with that. We would ask for a signature bond in this case, Your Honor.
On the battery family violence, that's going to be 2,000. The cruelty is going to be 500, and the simple battery is 1,000. This is a 3,500 surety bond. No further contact with Alexis. That's ELEXIS person. I don't know whether she lives at 1055 Brady Avenue in Atlanta, Georgia. If she doesn't live there, he may return to that location. But if she does live there, then he has to find alternative housing. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Furthermore, he's to have no further contact with the child or children that he shares with Miss Person. If he wishes to have any contact with the child, he must file a legitimation case and obtain a court order to establish joint custody and visitation. Next court date is August 27th.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Position 37, Judge.
Go ahead. Where would you go?
Right here for her. Thank you.
Did you say 27?
37. 37.
It's Kevin Thompson, Your Honor.
Got it. Kevin Thompson's accused of criminal trespass from August 10th of this year. Case number is 26 CR 5357D. Any priors?
Yes, 37 cycles. All out of North Carolina. Last arrest was in 2014. Always sounding of the first offense. The second offense is robbery with a firearm. The robbery was a conviction. And then prior to that, 2002 habitual felon, and then a 2002 robbery and similar offense that I'm waiving sounding for 2014. And level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
Ms. Khalil?
The state would recommend, the bond recommendation would be a $500 surety bond and a stay away from Grady Hospital dislocation, unless I guess there's an absolute necessity he had to go back to that hospital.
Okay. Mr. Judge?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Thompson has recently moved to Atlanta. He's currently working with Presbyterian Central to get birth certificate and ID. He's also working with Mercy Care, and he's working with them as far as getting a job and housing. So he's doing what he needs to do to stop being homeless and start becoming an active member of society. Your Honor, he was at Grady because he was having a mental health issue and they wouldn't let him in. He was seeking medical help. That's what a hospital is there for. They're not supposed to refuse people seeking medical help. Your Honor, he has no violent crimes in his history, in his recent history. If I heard correctly, his last arrest was in 2014, so nothing within the last 12 years. He's currently living at the rescue mission over on Peters. Your Honor, Mr. Thompson is unfortunately in a situation where anything other than a signature bond is the same as a no bond for him.
Bond is going to be set at $10 as a cash bond. He's to stay away from the Grady Hospital and Jesse Hill Jr. Drive. He's allowed at the property if he has a verifiable medical appointment with a healthcare provider or he's seeking emergency treatment. Once he is officially discharged from the hospital, he must vacate the premises. He's not allowed to stay on the premises once he has been discharged. Next court date is August 27th.
And Your Honor, my understanding is he still has some property left over at Grady. May he have a one-time visit with law enforcement to receive his property?
One-time visit to the hospital with a police officer. Without a police officer, he'll be arrested again.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Position number 4 is next.
Xavier Andre Bennett is accused of simple battery family violence from March 7th of last year. Case number is 26 CR 5417L. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
5 priors. Last arrest was in 2022 for suspended, cancel or revoke registration, hit and run, and driving without a valid license. I did not see a disposition for that case. A 2019 possession of marijuana conviction and a 2019 willful obstruction and theft by shoplifting conviction. Level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
And Ms. Woodruff?
Yes, Judge. State's asking for a $3,500 surety bond. Stay away from the location of 1401 Paces Ferry Road, Northwest Atlanta, Fulton County, and no further violent contact. We've actually spoken with the victim in this case, and they co-parent together. And she said that she is okay with contact, but we'd ask for no violent contact. Considering the nature of this charge, Judge, we'd also ask for some domestic violence classes and no alcohol or drugs, please. And actually, Judge, could we amend the stay away order based upon the victim's statement? She said that she is okay with him being in her home because they do co-parent this child together. And she said she was going to be in this call. Is Sahadi Fredericks?
Shadi Fredericks.
I'm here.
All right, Ms. Fredericks, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
All right, something happened with your child, and next thing you know, Mr. Bennett's in handcuffs. Why
Right.
would you want to have contact with him?
Because he's not a threat. Something happened with our kid. We had a
I
moment.
know. I
We had a
know.
moment, and that's not a direct representation of who he is, nor myself. And I'm not a victim.
Okay. On the simple battery family violence, it's going to be a 2,750 signature bond through pretrial services level 1. No further violent contact with Shadi Fredericks. Within 30 days of being released, he will he will complete 12 anger awareness classes with pretrial services, and he will be on a 12-month monitoring. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. And given the nature of these allegations, now I was thinking of parenting classes, but I think the both of them meet them. Okay, next court date is going to be sent to the address. Where was it? Paces Ferry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Position number 6 is next, please.
Was it 6?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you.
Welcome.
2750, right? Regime Brown has got 5 misdemeanor charges: battery, family violence, criminal trespass, cruelty in the 3rd degree, obstructing a person from making an emergency phone call, and another count of cruelty in the 3rd degree from August 12th of this year. Case 26 CR 5441D. Ms. Hutchison, any priors?
No priors. UJR jails pretrial's recommendation.
Oh, thank you. Ms. Vochon? Oh, yeah.
Yes, Judge, that is my case. It looks like the recommendation would be, it says on here, $11,500 surety bond. Divided up amongst the counts, it looks like it would be 35 count 1, 25 for count 2, 25 on the 911, and then on the cruel child. Asking for a stay away, judge, no further contact with the victim in this case. Looks like Ayala Brown. The stay away from is 839 Park Ridge Circle, Roswell, Fulton County. Given the nature of this, management, no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms. And that's it, please.
Is there an Ayala regime on Zoom?
Yes, I am.
Please unmute and start your video.
I mute.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Have you filed for your divorce?
No,
When do you plan to?
I'm not going to.
And why is that?
Because I truly believe that what happened was something that could have been prevented. It was not called for. We don't do this. It was just unnecessary. We co-parent our kids, we live together, and he helps maintain the household. So I would like to have contact with him, and I would like him to continue living here at home. Our kids need him and I need him because I can't survive without him. Financially and emotionally. My kids ask for him and I don't know what to tell them. I do need him back at home. He is not violent. He's not a threat.
Okay. Anything else to add, Miss Anthony?
No, Your Honor. Just that Mr. Brown is gainfully employed. He did state that he reported no priors, and as she stated, there's no fear of them being together. So we just ask that you follow the pretrial's recommendation for the signature bond in this case.
All right. On the battery family violence, that's going to be 2,500. The criminal trespass is 500. Cruelty is 500. Obstructing or hindering a person from making an emergency phone call is 1,000. And the last count is 500. So this should be a $5,000 signature bond through pretrial services, level 2. He will report to pretrial twice a month, and this will be for a 12-month duration. Within 30 days of being released, he will enroll and complete 24 weeks of classes under the DVIP or FVIP program, and he will pay for those classes at his expense. He's not to consume any illegal drugs, no alcoholic beverages, and he's not allowed to own or possess any firearms. His next court date will be sent to his current address. No violent contact with Ayala Brown, no violent contact with the minors living in the household. Thank you.
Position number 9 is next, Judge.
Jonathan Chern is accused of simple battery family violence from November 4th of 2025. Case number is 26 CR 5463D. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
17 priors. Last arrest was from March of this year out of Cobb for aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and battery. That does appear to be open. A open case for battery family violence, cruelty in the third, 4 counts, and willful obstruction. That is 25 CR 002 715D. A open case out of Newton County for possession or transport of a firearm by a convicted felon or felony first offender. A 2013 conviction for family violence battery. A 2011 conviction for cruelty, battery, family violence, and criminal trespass. A 2013 conviction for simple battery, family violence, aggravated assault, and cruelty.
That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
2715D. It's was it Woodstock? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Judge, it's my case. Judge, asking for a $10,000 cash bond, stay away from the location of 187 Maury Avenue, Atlanta, Fulton County. No further contact with the victim in this case. Family violence classes, that is based on the criminal history. We have actually reached out to see if there are dispositions from any of the other counties. It seems that the priors have other, well, it looks like Miss Johnson was the victim in 2 of them, the one from 2011 and the one from 2012. So once we get those dispositions, this will not be upgraded since it's just a simple battery, but we'd ask for those conditions. Also, no alcohol, no drugs, definitely no firearms, please. So we would ask for those various different conditions, please, Judge, and anger management as well, if that's not thrown in there with the family violence classes.
Miss Anthony?
Yes, Your Honor, I do believe Miss Johnson is on the Zoom if you want the opportunity to hear from her as well.
All right, Erica Johnson? Where is she?
I'm here, Your Honor.
What would you like to tell us?
So, Your Honor, I support him being granted bond. If there's any way that
I'm so
it
sorry, I
can
forgot to raise.
be,
No, I forgot to
yes,
raise your
ma'am.
hand. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm sorry, you were saying?
So, Your Honor, I support him being granted a bond. If there's any way that it can be reduced from a cash bond to a surety bond.
Why?
I don't want to see him remain incarcerated, and I personally don't wish to pursue these charges.
Why?
I support his release under whatever. So why? So we have 4 children together.
Yeah, what?
And the services that they're recommending. So we have 4 children together. He has 7 children total. He does provide care and support for those children. So it is beneficial for him to be released to continue working so that he can continue to provide for those children. So I don't want him to remain incarcerated. I don't have a problem with him being granted bond and a $10,000 cash bond. He would not be able to, no one honestly would be able to provide that for him to be released. So I'm asking that it be a surety bond considered. That way he can at least be able to bond out.
But he already bonded out on a $14,000 surety bond and he's back.
Yes, ma'am. I understand that.
You know exactly what I'm talking about from the November 17th, 2024 case. And you still haven't
Yes,
given
Your Honor.
you still haven't given me a satisfactory response. You understand?
I just don't
that,
feel like
right?
he should. I understand that, Your Honor. I just don't feel like he should remain incarcerated. If he can agree to the services that are being recommended, I feel that a $10,000 cash bond would not be beneficial because that will keep him incarcerated because no one can pay that. And
will
he
keep
needs
you
to be
safe.
out to support him. I'm
will keep
safe, Your
you
Honor.
safe.
I'm safe, Your Honor. I'm not in fear.
Second case in 1 year. And you know it.
Your Honor, and just for Mr. Chern, he was able to provide a good address if released and given a signature bond in this case. As we heard from the victim, there's no fear. He is gainfully employed, has been with his job for 2 years. He does have children that he does provide financial support for. So that's why we're just asking the court to impose the signature bond or the lowest bond the court deems reasonable.
2,000 cash bond. No contact with Erica Johnson. Stay away from the Maury Avenue or wherever she lives. I'll allow for third-party transfer of the children. And otherwise, if he hasn't legitimated the children, he should file a legitimation case and get a court-ordered parenting plan, at which time then, of course, Miss Johnson can counter for child support. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Next court date is August 27. We will address this case as well as 25 CR 002715D. on the August 27 calendar. Thank you.
Position 15 judge is next, please. Decker. I don't know if they want to do this one.
Michael Decker is accused of battery of a particular nature. We are going to waive sounding on that charge. August 1st, 2026 is the incident date, 26 CR 5457B. Ms. Hutchison, any priors?
No priors.
Done.
I'm sorry, who's our prosecutor?
I missed the name, Judge. Could I have that again, please? I'm sorry.
Position
What
15,
position?
Michael Decker, 1-5.
I believe that is mine.
All right, we're gonna waive sounding on that charge. Yes, what's the
Yes,
bond
ma'am.
recommendation?
I am pulling that up. Judge, the state would ask for a $25,000 cash bond. Stay away from this location at 4840 Roswell Road, Sandy Springs, Fulton County. No contact at all with this victim. I don't have any additional statements from the victim, but Judge, we'd ask for, I don't know, maybe if there's some MH screening that needs to be done, any sort of social assessments.
All right, and is there a Yen Lee? If you want to testify, this is the time to do so. No? Okay. Anything else, Ms. Woja?
Not without getting into the facts, Judge.
Okay. Ms.
Yes,
Anthony?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Decker reported that he has been in Georgia for the past 20 years. He does not have any minor children, excuse me. He has been working in this field for over 20 years. He reported that during that time he's had no complaints. He is 75 years old, a veteran. He reported no prior arrest, and that the business he operates as a masseuse, he is a licensed and insured. He did report that he was not Mirandized at the time of his arrest. And so given that there's no history or any reason for him to be back in contact with the alleged victim, we're just asking that a signature bond be granted in his case, or the lowest bond that the court finds reasonable, given the no history and no reason to be back in contact with her.
Judge, if I may, I'm sorry, Judge, if I may, it seems that the officer had been conducting some investigation, and he noticed a pattern of behavior. So I'd ask the court to take that into consideration, please.
Right. Bond is set at 7,500. This is going to be a surety bond. He is to stay away from 4840 Roswell Road in Sandy Springs, and he's to stay away from all businesses who offer this kind of services. He's not allowed to obtain any of these kind of services from any established business in the state of Georgia until further order of the court. Next court date is August 27. He's to have no contact with Quyen. Last name is Lee, L-E. And I'm just curious to know why this is not a felony charge, but I'll let y'all decide that. Thank you.
In the front row, Mama.
Position 18 is next, Judge.
18, okay.
Yes. 18, yes, they're right there.
Latavius Gunn is accused of simple battery family violence. The accusation number is going to be 26 CR 5461C. Any priors?
No priors.
Ms. Wojong?
Judge, I see in my notes here that there's actually a pending 2026 ag assault with a burglary, battery family violence, and a cruelty to children. That is what we are showing. Judge, as far as bond, the state would ask.
Is that in this courthouse, Superior Court?
Yes.
Okay. Next.
State, I'm sorry, state would ask for a $3,500 surety bond, and a stay away from this location, the 3450 Park or Forest Park Road, Atlanta, Fulton County. And no contact. It looks like he keeps coming to our apartment unannounced, and so we'd ask for no contact, stay away. Given the nature of his pending charges, Judge, we'd also ask for no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. And maybe some anger management in there.
Okay. Miss,
Judge Law, that case was included with this case, and he went to court this morning and received no bond on those charges.
all right, thank you. What do you mean by it was included? Was this charge addressed in that case, or this is?
I believe he got arrested all on one,
Yes,
it was
he
only
did.
one arrest, but he received no bond. I'm not sure if this charge was included. I can check on that.
Okay, I don't think it was, but go ahead, Miss Anthony.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Gunn is from Georgia. He's 33. He did report that he is starting a job soon at the airport and would like to return to maintain his employment. He is a 2011 high school graduate. Given the other charges, we just asked that the court impose a signature bond or the lowest bond possible, given that he will have to also likely be seeking bond in that case as well, and to be mindful that while incarcerated, he's not able to earn income.
Okay. Beautiful Lee, if you are, I don't think I see anyone by that name. All right. A bond is set at 2,000. It is a surety bond. Next court date's August 27th. And no further contact with Beautiful Lee, and to stay away from the Forest Park Road location. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, and no firearms. Thank you. Attorney Rockwell, your client, Marcus Hodges, is probably going to be addressed tomorrow, but he's not on a calendar right now, and he's not been accused. Deputy, who do we have?
Position 21, Judge.
Tanner Brandon Hodge,
Yes, ma'am.
accused of criminal trespass. Case number is 26 CR 5423H from August 11th of this year. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
One prior from July of this year for criminal trespass and theft by shoplifting. That case number is 26 CR 005-074H. That is a pretrial case, and we will be surrendering that bond today. And nothing further.
If you want me to write on there.
Ms. Khalil?
Yes, Your Honor, the state would recommend a $1,000 surety bond, stay away from the Quick Trip at 1590 Mansell Road. And well, that would be it, Your Honor.
Okay. This bond is going to be set at a $100 cash bond. Stay away from, I'm so sorry, I didn't let prosecution, Miss, was it Miss Anthony or Miss Kim?
Oh, Your Honor, it's a Quick Trip at 1590 Mansell Road. That's
Got that. Yeah.
Okay.
His signature bond has been surrendered. Miss Anthony, do you have anything else to add?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to confirm, this is Tanner Hodge?
Tanner Brandon Hodge.
Okay, I just want to make sure I have it right.
21. He was
yes, Your Honor.
released from jail. Just, I mean, fresh off the papers, so to speak.
Your Honor, I just wanted to report that he does state that he is employed. And he did provide an address that he was residing at within the last 2 months. We do understand the court's position with the recent signature bond. In addition, we just ask that there be a social worker visit to try to address some of his concerns.
Okay. Like I was saying, $100 cash bond for the criminal trespass at the QT gas station on Mansell Road. And of course, the signature bond from the incident at the Walmart store at Mansell Road, that is now converted to a surety bond. So, Mr. Hodge, in order for you to be released from bond, you would either have to go, you have one case, you have to go through a bonding company, and the other case, you would have to put up $100 cash bond.
Okay.
Stay away from all businesses on Mansell Road, including the QT and the Walmart store. That area seems to get you into trouble. Next court date is going to be August 27th.
Okay.
Thank you.
I can't pay for either of those.
Oh, I'll need him to be seen by a social worker to address any BH, MH issues and any housing issues. Thank you.
Have a seat right there for me.
All right.
Position 23 is negligent. I'm sorry. Have a seat on the second row for me.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Dwayne James is accused of cruelty to animals on July 3rd of last year, 26 CR 5468Y. Any priors?
What's the name, Judge? I'm sorry.
Dwayne James, position 23.
8 cycles. Last arrest was from July of this year out of Valdosta for cruelty in the third and battery family violence. Appears to be on probation for that case. The disposition was August 10th, 2026. It was a 24-month sentence. Level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
What?
Your Honor, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm asking for a $3,000 surety bond in this case, and that he, in the meantime, possessed no animals at all.
Are there more? I don't think
There was only one being considered based on the facts of the case. Yes, you're correct.
Ms. Anthony?
Yes, Your Honor. Give me one
Okay,
second.
bond is going to be set at 2,500. That's a signature bond through pretrial services, level 3. This will be reporting to pretrial for a 12-month duration. He is not allowed to own or possess any kind of animals for whatever reason. Only thing I'm going to allow him is goldfish, but no illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. And his next court date will be sent to the mail. Thank you. No pets, no macaroni. Okay, next case.
Position 34, Judge. Mr. Smith,
24?
34.
34. Okay.
You can sit right there, Mr. Smith. You're fine.
Conroy Smith is accused of criminal trespass and giving false information to an officer from August 12th of this year, case 26 CR 5420E. Any priors?
Yes. 28 out of Florida, 7 out of Pennsylvania. Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta document how many was out of Georgia, but the last arrest is from May of this year for criminal trespass. Appears to be on probation, 26 SC 000681. That is for criminal trespass and disorderly conduct. Disposition was March of this year. And a second probation, 25 SC 003358 for aggravated battery. That disposition was from August of 2025, 4-year sentence. And a conviction out of Pennsylvania from 2015 for false identification to law enforcement officer. And nothing further to add at the moment. Level 3 is pretrial's recommendation.
All right. And
It's me, Your Honor. I'd ask for a $1,000 surety bond for each count. Also, stay away from this location. It was a BP gas station at 448 Boulevard Southeast. And I'd also like a mental health evaluation.
Mr. Judd, any objection to the MH evaluation?
No, Your Honor.
On anything else?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Smith is 60 years old. He's currently homeless and not working. I mean, at this point, he couldn't make a $10 bond.
All right. On the criminal trespass, that's going to be a $50 cash bond. On giving false information, it's a $10 cash bond. This is a $60 cash bond. Stay away from the BP gas station at 448 Boulevard Southeast, Atlanta. The other case in which he has a probation, he's required to stay away from the Chevron gas station. So I'm don't know if this is a pattern, but he will be seen by a social worker for MH and housing issues. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Position 35 is next judge. Stewart.
Mr. Stewart has got 3 separate counts for theft by shoplifting. His case number is 26 CR 54708, and this incident date appears to be August 12th of this year. Any priors?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, there should be 3 incident dates, August 5th, August 10th, and August 12th.
You're correct. Any priors?
Yes, he has 103 cycles. Last arrest was from July of 26 for willful obstruction. That is an open case. 26 CR 005061A. Appears to be on probation for aggravated assault. Disposition was in 2024 for 5 years. Open battery case 26 CR 000913A. A conviction from 2025. I'll waive sounding on that. And 4 FTAs. The most recent was 2025. Battery conviction 2016, cocaine conviction 2017, disorderly conduct conviction 2018. And he had plenty more convictions after 2016.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, this is my case as well. I'm asking for $1,000 surety bond for each count. There are 3 counts, and stay away from 3509 Martin Luther King. That is the Dollar General. That's the name of the store. If there are any services we could offer him, I can't think of any at the time. I think he could benefit from some services.
Is it
Did I
Ms.
break
King?
up?
No, I don't know who's representing.
He didn't want to speak to attorney this morning, Judge.
All right. On the theft by shoplifting, is there going to be $1,000 surety bond on each count? This is a $3,000 surety bond, and he needs to stay away from the incident location. We're going to reset this case along with his 2 other cases, 26 CR 913A, 26 CR 50618, and all 3 are going to August 27. Prosecution is on notice that they need to curate a plea offer that is consistent with Mr. Stewart's criminal history records. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Thank you.
Come on, Stewart. 38 is next judge.
Your Honor, what position was called? I was just kicked out.
Carlton Vincent, the one that we just did or the one we just called?
The one we just called.
Carlton Vincent, position 38, accused of criminal trespass from August
That's mine,
12th.
just in time.
Okay. Case 26 CR 5440J. Ms. Hutchison, any priors?
15 priors. Last arrest was June of this year for criminal trespass. He does appear to be on probation for criminal trespass as well. 25 CR 006 843J. Disposition was November of 2025, 12 months probation. 1 FTA from 2025, a criminal trespass conviction in 2025 and 2024, a PI and disorderly conduct conviction 2024, and a willful obstruction conviction 2011. Level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
Your Honor, I agree with the level 2 recommendation by pretrial. So I would ask that he stay away from the H.E. Holmes MARTA train station. It appears, based on my reading of the facts, that Mr. Vincent is homeless. So I don't want to be punitive. That's not the purpose of this. I want a bond that he can actually make, so I will defer to the court with that.
$1,000 signature bond through the jail. And Mr. Vincent, you are required to stay away from all MARTA property. You're not allowed on the buses, the trains. You can't use the stations, the bathrooms, the parking lots, and so forth. Right now, this particular prosecutor is letting you out, but if you get arrested again, you won't get that same courtesy. This is an open pending case. Remember to come back to court. Thank you.
Wait for these
Thank
later.
you.
Okay, come on, Mr. Gentry.
Who's the
You just can't go to anymore.
signature bond through the jail?
Who's the TV?
Come on. Thank you.
Position 40 is next. Walker.
Christopher Walker. Hey, isn't that the name of a famous actor?
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken, that's right.
And she's asking what the name is.
All right, there we go.
Judge, while you're getting set up, is there any way, because I hate to be waiting if my
Well,
client.
I've been calling. I've been saying there's no Marquis Hodges on the calendar and he will be available tomorrow.
Wonderful, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Okay, you take care.
And
Thank
good to
you.
see Miss Wojon too.
There you go.
That's my
Okay.
old buddy. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Take
2
care.
o'clock? 2
Yes,
o'clock?
ma'am.
Thank you.
Christopher Walker is accused of willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer from July 6, 26 CR 5465J. Any priors, please?
Yes, 8 priors. Last arrest was in 2024 for FTA out of Cobb County. Appears to be on first offender probation, 22 SC 1800794 for ag assault and false imprisonment. That disposition was from 2022. 9 years, 4 months was the sentence, and then appears to be on probation, 22 SC 183453. That is for aggravated assault and a CWAC offense. That disposition was in 2024, 9-year sentence. Level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
Thank you. Mr. Judd, this is going to be $1,000 signature bond through the jail. In accordance, he's already got a felony hold, 26 PI 6428. His next court date is going to be August 27th. Thank
Yes.
you. No violent contact with law enforcement.
You said signature bond through the jail?
Yeah,
Okay.
felony case, so we'll see him on the 28th. Thank you. 27th, excuse me, August 27th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Position 44 is, 41 is next.
Okay. Bernardo Waller is accused of simple assault, family violence, and criminal trespass from November 5th of 2025, 26 CR 5469L. Any priors?
13 priors. Last arrest was in 2023 for a DUI. I did not see a disposition for that. 2011 conviction, willful obstruction. 2003 criminal trespass conviction. Level 2 is pretrial recommendation.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor, the state would recommend a $2,000 surety bond, a stay away from 2523 Hosea L. Williams Drive Southeast, and a no contact with the victim, Richard Copeland.
Richard Copeland, all right. Mr. Judd?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Waller is 42 years old. He's lived in Georgia his entire life. All of that's been here in Atlanta. He attended Alonzo Krim High School in Atlanta. My understanding is that's no longer an active high school, but just wanted to show that his roots are here. He lives with his mother in East Point. He's currently working with a temp agency as far as work, and he works with a friend's landscaping, but he is looking for more permanent jobs. In Georgia, he has his mother, his father, his uncle, his cousins. Basically, his whole family is here in Georgia. So he has very strong ties to the community. He's a co-parent for his 11-year-old daughter. Of his history, I didn't hear any prior violence or any FTAs. So we are asking that he be considered for a signature bond.
Right, is there a Richard Copeland on Zoom? Right. On the simple assault, family violence is going to be 1,500. The criminal trespass is going to be 1,500. This is a 3,000 signature bond for pretrial, level 2. He's to have no further contact with, well, I think it's an uncle. So it's Uncle Richard Copeland. And I couldn't tell from the warrant. And Mr. Waller needs to stay away from 2523, Hosea L. Williams Drive in Southeast Atlanta. He cannot return to that property. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. He needs to report to pretrial, what was it, once a month until further order of the court. Thank you.
Thank you.
42 is next, Judge.
This is State versus Dontarius Watkins. His accusation is 26 CR 5471D. Looks like it's a driving incident. 1, 2, 3. Do y'all have 4 charges here? Prosecution, did y'all have?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, 4 of them. All right. Driving incident from July 15th, 2026. Willful obstruction of an officer, driving while license suspended or revoked, fleeing or attempting to elude an officer, and aggressive driving. Any priors, Ms. Sarna?
Yes, 14 priors. Last arrest was from August 6th of this year out of Henry County for driving while license suspended or revoked. 2023 FTA, battery family violence conviction, 2024. A 2023 fleeing or attempting to elude conviction.
I'm sorry, what year?
2023.
Okay.
Appears to be on probation out of the cab for sale of marijuana. Disposition was in 2025. It was a 5-year sentence. A 2018 conviction for simple battery and criminal trespass.
Oh, and that's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so we had an amended accusation, so I guess that's how we got charged. All right. Ms. Galif?
Yes, Your Honor, the state would ask for a $10,000 surety bond, no drugs, no alcohol, no firearms.
Where's this called from?
And it's 2 on the back.
It's got a DeKalb County hold, okay? Yes, Mr. Judd?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at it's been brought to my attention by the sheriff here that there are some other charges. I guess we were just trying to figure out what was going on with those.
So I'm looking at this. The reckless driving has been NOD. Willful obstruction has been NOD. Fleeing and attempting to elude, one of them has been NOD.
Your Honor, if I may correct the record, in this situation, and I did have to speak to the clerk, the officer pulled out 2 separate warrants. So this defendant did commit a certain number of crimes that he was charged for on a certain date, which was July 15th. However, the defendant was not apprehended on the day of those incidents. So on August 13th, the officer recognized the vehicle, recognized the defendant, and took him into custody without incident. However, for some reason, there were 2 generated cases based on the same set of facts. So the state tried to get rid of, some cases to only hold the actual ones that occurred for that day rather than him having, 2 separate cases for the same incidents.
And so if I'm understanding correctly, at some point in the future, there may be another case that has these older incidents on them. That just hasn't happened yet.
I apologize, I can't hear you.
So if I'm understanding correctly, that at some point in the near future, there may be another case added on that has those older incidences added on.
No, these charges stem from the date of July 15th. And I nodded the charges that were stated to have occurred on August 13th because the arrest occurred on August 13th. However, the crimes occurred July 15th. So I have nodded the charges that were added for August 13th. He was taken into custody with no incident on August 13th. So those have been gotten rid of, and I've made notes that this was a double warrant basically that had been created.
Understood. Thank you for explaining.
No problem.
Okay, Yes, Mr. Judd, they're asking for $10,000, what was it, a surety bond?
Yes, Your Honor, given his criminal record of fleeing and eluding and
Mr. Judd?
Yes, Your Honor. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Mr. Watkins is 31 years old. He's lived in Atlanta his entire life. Your Honor, he does have two stable addresses that he could live at, 1989 Cheshire Bridge, where he's lived at for a year. However, his grandmother also lives Settle Circle here in Atlanta, where he could live if he needed to. Most of his family is here in Georgia. He has his own LLC, so he works for himself. Now, he knows that he should not be driving and that he's going to need to find a job that requires him to be able to walk to it or bike to it or MARTA to it because he should not be in possession of a car. He has twin 4-year-old girls for whom he provides primary care. His wife of 16 years lives with him. Whole family in Georgia. Wife's whole family is in Georgia. Very strong ties to the community. I don't believe I heard anything violent in the last 10 years, though I may be mistaken, but I didn't hear anything. Your Honor, I do just want to point out he was pulled over without incident on August 13th. So we are asking that be taken into consideration. He's unable to make a $10,000 surety bond, Your Honor. We would ask for a signature bond, though understanding that he's had prior, so that's not really allowed. We're asking for as low as possible, Your Honor.
On the willful obstruction, that's going to be a $1,500 surety bond. Driving while license suspended or revoked, that's going to be a $2,500 surety bond. Fleeing and attempting to elude, that's going to be a $5,000 surety bond. And the aggressive driving is a $5,000 surety bond. This is a total of $14,000 surety bond. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, and most importantly, no driving until further order of the court. He's not allowed to operate any motor vehicle until he has been approved by court order. Furthermore, he's got a DeKalb County hold. So if he does post bond, please be sure that he's not released because he needs to be addressing similar charges in DeKalb County. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Next court date is August 17th, August 27th.
Deputy, I know. Water. Add on position 1, Judge.
Okay. This is Miracle Woodard, accused of battery family violence, case 26 CR 5475H. Case and incident date is from August 13th, 2026. Any priors?
Only one prior out of Kentucky from 2022 for assault. There was no disposition, so I'm not sure if the case is still open. Level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
Okay. And Ms.
That's
Borja?
my case, Judge. Yes, ma'am. State would ask for a $1,000 bond. I would be okay with the signature bond in this case, given the incident and the facts that are alleged. However, I would like to ask for, since they do share a child, and this is something that is a family violence, I would like to ask for anger management, no drugs or alcohol, no further violent contact. There has been contact with the victim this morning. He said that he'd be on Zoom. So not sure. I have not checked, Judge.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Phillips, where are you? I see a John, but he's not responding. Ms. Kim,
Yes, ma'am. I'm here. I'm just driving right now.
Okay, that's why we're not going to be addressing him. Please remove him from Zoom. Okay. On the Miracle Woodard, that's going to be a 2,500 signature bond through pretrial services. No violent contact with John Phillips. She's to enroll in a domestic violence program within 30 days of being released. This is 24 weeks of classes that she needs to complete at her expense. So this will be a 12-month reporting at level 1.
Thank you, Your
No-
Honor.
No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons.
Sure. Thank you.
Position 10 is next.
Deputy, have they all been advised of their rights?
No, I apologize, Judge. No.
All right, folks, when I address each of your cases, please remember that you have a right to remain silent. Anything that you say in open court, your statements can and will be used against you. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to represent you. Thank you. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to represent you. So this is Tarika Cochran, accused
Yes,
of
Your
2
Honor.
counts of theft by taking from August 12th, 2026, case 26 CR 54308. Any priors?
Yes. 5 cycles, 3 out of North Carolina, 1 out of South Carolina, 1 out of Virginia. Last arrest was from 2024 out of North Carolina for larceny, possession of marijuana paraphernalia, attempt to break and enter a motor vehicle, and simple possession of a Schedule 4 controlled substance that was a conviction. And then a 2024 conviction for possession of marijuana less than an ounce. Level 1 is pretrial's recommendation.
Thank you. Ms. Vojo?
Yes, Judge. I'm also showing an active warrant it's a 2026 out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Given that, Judge, it looks like there has been bond that has been put on $3,000 for the first theft by shoplifting, $2,000 on the second. We'd ask for that to stay the same. It appears that I think the victim may be on a Miss Kavonda Cade. She said that she would be on Zoom. And I believe, I'm not sure about a Diana Cerna, but Judge, we'd ask that they stay away, that the defendant stay away from this location, this 557 or 577 Pryor Street, Atlanta in Fulton County. Also, if there's theft classes, if that could be done as part of the conditions of bond, no alcohol, no drugs, given the prior history. And Ms. Cade, are you on? I'm sorry, I didn't see. Okay. Judge, that would be it for me, please. Thank you.
Ms. Kim? Or
Yes,
Ms.
Your
Ann?
Honor. She does have a North Carolina hold and she is wanted. They're gonna come and actually extradite her. We asked for a signature on bond through jail so she can be transferred to North Carolina. She's 36 years old. She has been here in Georgia for the last 6 years. Right now, she does not have any employment and she graduated from high school 2008 and as of now, she has been residentially challenged. So we ask for a signature on bond through through jail to go to North Carolina. Thank you.
On each count, there's going to be a $1,000 surety bond. This is a $2,000 surety bond. She's to stay away from 571 and 577 Pryor Street and have no contact with the homeowners in that location. Her next court date is going to be, so this is a 2,000 surety. Her next court date is August 27th. In the event that she posts bond or is released otherwise, she needs to be extradited to North Carolina, where she currently has a fugitive hold. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Position number 11 is next, please.
Jashma Cochran is accused of battery family violence. Case number is 26 CR 5418C. And incident date is August 12th, 2026. Any prior?
No priors.
Ms. Bojan or Ms. Khalil? No.
I do not have that case, Judge.
Jashma Danielle Cochran, Cochran with an R-E-N. No?
Let's see, what are the charges, Judge?
She is charged with battery, family violence. Incident date is August 12th of this
Oh,
year.
I apologize. Is this Jasma Cochran?
Yes.
Jasma. I'm sorry, I may be mispronouncing. Jashma.
Yes, yes. That is me, Your Honor.
Okay.
The state's recommendation would be a $3,000 surety bond and a no contact with Jabril Rhodes and a do not return to 2596 Coventry Street Southwest and no firearms or weapons.
Okay. Ms. Kim?
Yes, Your Honor, we asked for signature on bond through pretrial level 1. This is her first arrest ever. She does have a master's degree from Georgia Tech. She studies city urban planning, Your Honor. Indeed, Mr. Jibril Rhodes actually does not live together. He moved out. That incident location, 2596 Coventry Street, is actually my client's place where she resides with her mother. Your Honor, she does have a bruise all over her body right now. It was self-defense and actually, yeah. And then she works part-time at Sephora makeup place. However, it's part-time job. She is mainly full-time student, so she's qualified for public defender services, and we ask for the lowest possible bond signature on bond. Thanks.
Thank you. Bond is set at $3,500. It's going to be a signature bond through pretrial services, level 2. This is going to be for a 12-month duration. She reports to pretrial twice a month. Within 30 days of being released, she will enroll in a domestic violence intervention program and complete 24 weeks of classes at her expense. She's to have no further contact with Jabril Rhodes.
Yes.
She's allowed a one-time visit to the 2596 Coventry Street location in Atlanta, Georgia. If the officer verifies that Mr. Rhodes does not live in the premises, she may return to the property. But if there are still signs that he occupies the premises, then she'll need to relocate and provide us with a new address within 30 days of being released. She's then required to stay away from Coventry Street location until he vacates the property. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no firearms. And her next court date is going to be sent to either the Coventry location, if he doesn't live there, or to the new address that she'll provide us within 30 days. Thank you.
Thanks, Your Honor.
All right, it's on pretrial. Position 19 is next.
This is Aaliyah Harris, accused of terroristic threats and acts from August 10th of this year, case 26 CR 5432J. Ms. Harris, you've been advised of your rights. Ms. Hutchison, any priors?
No priors.
Okay. Ms. Galil?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would recommend a $1,500 surety bond, no violent contact with the victim, Latavia Arrington, and possibly FFIP through pretrial services or anger management. I'll leave that to Your Honor's discretion.
All right. Just give me a second. Is there the alleged victim? I'm sorry, who was Latavia?
They're siblings. They're siblings.
Okay. I'm sorry, did you say Latavia Arrington?
Yes, Latavia Arrington.
Okay. On the terroristic threats, that's going to be a 2,500 signature bond through pretrial services, level 1. She's going to complete 6 anger awareness classes with pretrial services, no violent contact with Latavia Arrington, and no illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. The next court date will be sent to a current address. Thank you.
Thank you.
Position number 24, Johnson is next.
Tamora Tyann Johnson's accused of theft by shoplifting. Incident date is May 3rd of this year, 26 CR 5453F. Any priors?
4 cycles. Last arrest was June of this year for theft by shoplifting. She does appear to be on probation for 2 separate cases. I'm not probation, I'm sorry. Pretrial cases for 2 separate cases, 26 PI 004845 and 26 PI 004865, both for theft by shoplifting. We will be surrendering both of those bonds today.
Thank
It
you.
also appears to have an open case out of the cab for theft by shoplifting. The arrest date was June 4th of this year.
All righty, thank you. Ms. Galil?
Oh, this isn't my case, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Johnson or Ms. Bojan? I'm running out of prosecutors, so someone needs
Sorry,
to.
what case was this again?
Tamora Johnson, position 24, theft by shoplifting.
You're on.
This.
Was I'm
The
sorry,
state.
Leila.
Oh, sorry. Is this yours?
No, it's not my
Victoria-
case. It's not
This
my
is,
case, but I'll handle it just so we can get it
the
done.
Victoria's Secret base. Anybody wants to take it?
I'll
The
take it.
state
That's
would just recommend a stay away from the location of the incident, a $2,000 surety bond, and maybe some theft courses through the pretrial services.
She doesn't qualify for pretrial.
Then I do not return to that location.
Ms. Kim?
Your Honor, the incident location is May 3, 2026. I don't think a pretrial service should be surrendering hers because she was arrested June, long time
So let me see. I've got a theft by shoplifting felony case from March 30th. I've got a theft by shoplifting felony case from April 29th. So the 2 felony cases predate this one. And then this one is May 3rd, and then she's got a 3rd felony theft by shoplifting from May 4th. And of course, she has the DeKalb County hold.
Correct. Yes, Your Honor. The thing is, though, the warrant for this May 3, 2026 was issued July 22, 2026. And actually, all these felony charges and this one, they all came together. She went to felony court yesterday, and today, all these things that were arrested all together, she's just here for misdemeanor part. So I asked for signature on but through jail, and then she can be transferred to DeKalb County, Your Honor.
The state would object to that if a fourth conviction would be a felony.
The
The
all
state
those
would object.
felonies, Your Honor,
No. This charge will be a felony if she's got 3 prior shoplifting convictions. That's pretty much. But the pretrial UJR, she received a few days ago. You're correct. So I just want to see one thing. Yeah, okay. Bond's gonna be set at 2,500, surety bond. Stay away from all stores with the name Victoria's Secret on it in the state of Georgia. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Next court date is August 27th. And I won't surrender her pretrial bond. Pretrial bond will still claim. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't surrender neither one of them, Judge?
No, neither one of them will be surrendered, but she's got a $2,500 surety bond on this matter. And if she gets arrested again in the future from this point onwards, then surrender it all, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. May I have this lady's name?
I'm sorry, 27, Judge.
27, okay. Shaya Tamika Lay is accused of battery from August 13th of 2026. Miss Lee is case number 26 CR 5455E. Any priors?
Yes, 6 cycles. Last arrest was from July of 2026 for a FTA. A simple battery conviction from 2011. Level 1 is pretrial's recommendation.
Okay.
Your Honor,
And-
that's my case. Let me pull her up real quick.
Miss Lay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say in open court, your statements can and will be used against you. Did you have a question about this criminal history record?
Yes, I have been locked up in July of 2026 at all.
You have a what?
I haven't been locked up in July of 2026 at all.
No, she's saying that you've got a failure to appear in court 2026.
I never got a letter for a failure to appear.
Judge, I'll double check. I had that down as an arrest, but let me double check.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor, we're asking for a $4,000 surety bond and stay away from the incident location, which is 2500 Center Street, along with anger management classes.
Is there a Tamala Darrington on Zoom who wants to
Your Honor,
chime
she
in?
probably wouldn't be here because we tried to it's supposed to be Drayton. We had Darrington too. Our investigator was able to contact her sister, excuse me, her niece, but we weren't able to speak with her.
And Judge, that was correct. My apologies. She hasn't been arrested since 2010. July of 2010 for a FTA was the last arrest.
Thank you.
2010 either.
Anything else to add, Ms. Johnson?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. On the battery charge, that's going to be a 3,500 signature bond through pretrial services. She's to have no contact with Tamala Drayton.
Is Drayton.
Drayton, okay, and to stay away from 2500 Center Street in Atlanta, Georgia. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. So you have a signature bond now, Ms. Lee. But please keep in mind that if you get arrested again or if you violate any of these conditions, the signature bond can change to a cash bond or to a surety bond. Understood?
Your Honor, they are actually neighbors at the same apartment complex. My client lives across from that building. So can we make sure that it might be a little bit less than 200 yards? So can she return to her own place? Just to be safe.
Are we frozen?
No, I'm reading.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should move my eyebrows or something. Okay. You know what? I'm going to require her to stay 20 yards away
Thank
from
you.
Miss Tamala Drayton.
Sure.
And while Miss and this is a signature bond through pretrial services level 1. While Miss Lee is reporting to pretrial, I'd like it to be for the next 12 months. And she'll be subject to random screens. She's not allowed to drink any alcohol. She's not allowed to consume any illegal drugs and no firearms. Do you understand, Miss Lee?
Thank you.
Okay.
Go see pretrial. We have a couple of waivers, Judge, but that's
Oh,
all
yeah.
we have in the courtroom.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I think I'm getting through all of them. Yeah. Sorry, Miss Grace has got me working like a little, what you call a hamster on a wheel? Okay. I just want to address the add-on calendar for position number 1, Miracle Wooded. That was a 2,500 signature bond to pretrial level 1. For position 2, Lamarius Young, that was a $2,500 surety bond and reset date is August 27th. On the main C calendar, position 1, Abbott, that's a consent bond, I believe. Who executed that bond? Was it Ms. Johnson or Ms. Khalil?
I didn't, Your Honor.
What were the terms?
No, that was Miss Estrada that did that, Judge. She did send me a copy of it. She's just not on right now.
All right, I will grant the signature bond and it will be
Thank
further
you.
notice. Position 2, Allison is a 3,000 signature bond to pretrial level 2. And on the battery charge is $150 cash bond. That case is further notice from August 27th. Position 3 is a 3,500 signature bond for pretrial level 2. Position 2 is what? On battery is $150 cash bond. And the 2 cruelty charges are 1,500 signature bond. So the total will be 3,150 split. George Amity or Amati is a 3,500 signature bond to pretrial level 2. 4 Bennett is a 2,750 signature bond to pretrial level 1. 5 Bowser is a $45 cash bond. 6 Regine Brown is a 5,000 signature bond to pretrial level 2. 7 Robert Brown is a consent bond. Would that be correct? Do you have the proposed bond order? I just want the state and defense to confirm this consent bond order.
Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge. That Brown is a consent. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 5,000 signature bond to pretrial level 2 and stay away from all other properties. Yep, so it's a $10,000 signature bond for pretrial level 2. Okay. Zooming on, position 8, Bryant, and it's a $1,500 surety bond, reset August 27th. 9 Churns is a $2,000 cash bond, reset date is August 27th. 10 Cochran is a $2,000 surety bond, reset August 27th. And then that was Tarika Cochran. Then position 11, Jashma Cochran with different spelling. That's a 3,500 signature bond for pretrial level 2. 12, Quincy Coper, is that a waiver?
Yes.
Okay. 26, CR 5419G, accused of criminal trespass. Ms. Hutchison, any priors?
Which position? I do apologize. Judge.
Position 12 is a waiver.
Yes.
Quincy Coper.
Give me 1 second.
Yes, Sharon, I spoke with him. That'll be a waiver. I'm sending it over now.
Okay.
45 cycles, last arrest August 4th of this year for driving while license suspended or revoked. That was a NOLO. A open battery family violence case in Superior Court. Theft by shoplifting convictions, 2015, 2014, 2013. Aggravated assault conviction, 2015.
That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor. Are you asking me about the Kofor case?
Yes.
Is this for Mr. Kofor, Your Honor?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, this one's mine. The state
Okay.
would recommend no contact from the victim, Alicia Boykin. Stay away from the victim's residence at 210 Peter Street. The state would also ask for an ankle monitor to ensure that he actually stays away from the victim. No drugs or alcohol, no weapons, and the state would be asking for a $10,000 surety bond. Given the fact of repeat harassment of this victim, and given the fact that he has multiple one battery family violence, another battery, both against 2 different victims in those cases, the state, to ensure the safety of this current victim, we would ask for an ankle monitor.
Okay. And Ms. Anthony?
Your Honor, we would just ask for a signature bond or the lowest bond the court's willing to recommend.
He's got an FTA from August 4th, so I guess he's got an FTA case. This bond is going to be set at 5,000. It's just a surety bond. No further contact with Alicia Boykin, and stay away from 210 Peter Street, Atlanta, Georgia. I'll also need a social worker visit to address any possible BH issues. Thank you. Philip Collins is a 500 cash bond, reset August 27th. 14 Copeland is a 1,500 surety, August 27th. Position 15, Michael Decker is a 7,500 surety, August 27th. 16 Finkley is, oh, that's macaroni, okay. That's a 5,500 signature bonds for pre-trial level 3. 17 Guitros is a 1,500 surety bond, reset August 27th. 18 Gunn is a 2,000 surety bond, reset August 27th. 19 Harris, 2,500 signature bond for pre-trial level 1. 20 Chester Hill, theft by shoplifting and simple battery, 26 CR 5422G. Is that a waiver? Miss Anthony or Miss Kim? Or Mr. Gunn? Or Mr. Gunn? Mr. Judd?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, could you repeat the name?
Chester Hill, theft by
Yes.
shoplifting?
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor, he was a waiver as well, for medical reasons also.
Am I resetting it for medical or are we taking it as a waiver?
Can we reset for medical?
All right, this is going to be a reset to August 15th. See calendar tomorrow. This is not a Riverside matter. So this is a medical reset. 21 Hodge is $100 cash bond. Reset date August 27th. 22 Christopher Holmes, theft by taking. Is that going to be a waiver or reset?
That's a waiver, Judge. It's gonna be a waiver, Your Honor.
All right, sir. 26 CR 5388L, theft by taking from March 4th of this year. Any priors, Ms. Hutchison?
28 Cycles, last arrest was from August of 2025 for entering auto and theft by taking. That does appear to be a probation case. Disposition was November of 2025. It was a 3-year sentence. A 2014 possession of marijuana conviction and a 2008 false imprisonment conviction. Level 2 is pretrial's recommendation.
All right. And he's got an open 26 PI 6363. Okay, Miss Johnson?
I don't think that's my case, Your Honor.
All right. I just addressed any prosecutor
Who's on
Sorry,
screen?
What's the
right?
name again?
Christopher Holmes.
Position 22, theft by taking. No such luck?
Well, yeah, Your Honor, we'll ask because of it's a theft by taking with priors, we'll ask for a 2,500 surety bond and stay away from the location where the theft by taking occurred.
All right. Mr. Judd, go ahead, sir.
Your Honor, Mr. Holmes is 61 years old. He's been in Atlanta for 56 years, so practically his entire life. He's currently working on trying to get disability and Social Security, but as of right now, he has no form of income. So anything other than a signature bond is the same as a no bond for him. He's working with the PAD program to try and find housing, but that has been to no avail as of yet. While he does have family in Georgia, they are unable to help him make any kind of bond.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's going to be $1,000 signature bond through the jail. He's got a felony hold, so it's going to be 26 PI 006363. And he needs to stay away from 1298 Bolton Road in Northwest Atlanta. And I think the individual was Eric White. Not correct. Was it Eric White?
Austin.
Eric what?
Austin. AUST.
Oh, Eric Alston, okay. Next court date is going to be August 27th due to his felony hold. We good, Mr. Judd?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Dwayne James is 2,500 signature bond through pretrial level 3. Tamora Johnson is a 2,500 surety bond, reset August 27th. 25 Leander Kennedy.
Now that is my case, Your Honor. I'm asking for a
Oh,
25.
I'm sorry. I just want to make sure. Is this a waiver or reset?
It's a waiver, Your Honor.
Waiver, okay. So 26 CR 5451D, charged with criminal trespass. Ms. Hutchison?
51 cycles. Last arrest, April of 2026 for possession and use of drug-related objects. Currently on probation for criminal trespass, 26 CR 001625D.
Oh, and that's good. Thank you. Yes, Ms. Johnson, you were saying?
I'm sorry. We're asking for a $2,000 surety bond. We're willing to defer to the court. The incident location, Greyhound, we ask that he stay away from the Greyhound. I think that there may be some type of mental health issue, so I would ask for a mental health evaluation.
Mr. Judd?
Your Honor, there's no objection to that.
2,000 surety bond. Next court date is August 27th. Am I going to reset it to 11 a.m. calendar?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I meant there was no objection to the mental health evaluation. I was still hoping to hear on bond. I'm sorry if I.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was really surprised, but there you go. All right, what's the objection to bond?
Okay, yes. So I have no objection to the MHET, Your Honor, but as far as the bond, Mr. Kennedy has lived in Atlanta his entire life. He has no income. He's not working, no fixed income, no social security. He lives with his sister in Marietta. I do have a stable address for him at the very least. His whole family's here in Georgia, but they're unfortunately unable to help him with bond. Your Honor, for him, anything other than a signature bond is the same as a no bond. He did believe that he was doing work for the Greyhound. He believed they were going to pay him for sweeping and taking out the trash. So I do believe he was honestly trying to help. We're asking for a signature.
All right. Bond is going to be set at $50. It's a cash bond. Stay away from all the Greyhound stations in Fulton County. And he'll need to be seen by a social worker for any MH or housing issues. Thank you.
Thank you.
Caristia Lawson, accused of willful obstruction and criminal trespass from August 11th, 26 CR 5425J. Waiver or reset?
She refused to speak with me, Your Honor.
Okay, this is going to be a reset to the C calendar. Refusal to confer. I gather she's not even here, so this is not a Riverside matter. She's reset to August 15th at 2 p.m. All right, Shea Lee is a 3,500 signature bond for pretrial level 1. Lauren Lewis is a 3,500 signature bond for pretrial level 2. 29, Jerry McNeil is accused of battery family violence. 26 CR 5366E. Reset or waiver? Going once, going twice.
Sorry, who is this, Your Honor?
Jerry McNeil. Position 29. Battery family violence from August 10th. Has he been released?
PD Anthony. PD Anthony, are you there?
Okay, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to Jerry McNeil. John Palmer is a $10,000 surety bond, reset August 27th. 31 Robinson is a 3,500 signature bond through pretrial level 2. 32 SAP is a 3,500 signature bond for pretrial level 2. 33 Jamil Senior is a 3,500 surety bond, reset August 27th. 34 Conroy Smith is a $60 cash bond, reset August 27th. Edward Stewart is a 3,000 surety bond, reset to August 27th. 36 Thomas is a $2,500 surety bond through pretrial level, surety bond with a 10% option. If exercised, it will be through pretrial level 2, and this is reset to August 27th. 37 Kevin Thompson's a $10 cash bond, August 27th. 38 Vincent's a $1,000 signature bond through the jail. Oh, sorry, excuse me. That was Carlton Vincent. 39 Terrell Vincent is a $1,000 surety bond, reset to August 20th, along with this other case. 40 Christopher Walker is a $1,000 signature bond through through the jail. Reset date is August 27th. 41 Waller is a $23,000 signature bond through pretrial level 1. 42 Watkins is a $14,000 surety bond, reset August 27. 43 Watson is an $1,100 signature bond through pretrial level 1. 44 Eric White is a $340 cash bond. No, excuse me, $400 cash bond, and that's reset to August 27. 45 Wiggins is a $1,500 surety bond, reset August 27. Position 46 Michael Williams is a $1,500 surety bond, reset August 27. 47 Devin Bishop is a $1,000 surety bond, reset to August 27. Jerry McNeil. All right, Ms. Kim, I'm going to reset that case to tomorrow.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. My
Okay.
apologies, Your Honor. I didn't hear.
No problem.
Mr. McNeil, I do have a note on him. Let's see.
I'm sorry, is that a waiver?
No, Your Honor, this was a refusal. From he didn't want to speak to the PD or cooperate with the officers, so just a reset.
Okay, don't take it personally. We'll just see him tomorrow. August 15th. This is not a Riverside issue. Refusal to come to court. That concludes the calendar. Thank you, folks. Any questions about anything that has been announced incorrect, or if you have any questions about the bond?
So Ridley, I just want to double check, is it upgraded to felony completely?
Which one?
Ridley 2613615. I don't think it was on the calendar, Your Honor, but
It's a jailing number, so if any of the prosecutors have any information.
Ridley, it was reset from Wednesday, and then today we thought it was gonna be reset again.
I was on the phone with the office. I think they were trying to contact the public defender's office to work out some consent bonds. Could you please give Miss Jennifer Spear a call very, very quickly? I apologize.
Sure. No problem.
Just for my information, what's that booking number?
2613615.
All right, yeah, if y'all want to work out a consent bond, because I won't grant one, so that would be best.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I apologize for the delay. We were just trying to figure it out.
Okay, no problem. Any
Thank
other
you.
questions? And Ms.
Nope.
Kim, if you get the bond drafted, please forward that to either Michael Jordan or Melissa Grace.
Sure.
So that it can be sent to jail records. Send it to Michael Jordan.
Okay.
All right?
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, folks, y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you 2:00 tomorrow.
Okay.
Because
Bye,
some
Judge.
lucky folks got to pull the long straw and get it tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Judge.
Take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.